See, the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Dean texted in from Midvale and said, Merry Christmas from Midvale.
Midvale.
I don't know who that is.
A nice, you don't know who Midvale is?
No, I don't know who did that song.
Mighty Mighty Bosstones.
I thought it was pretty obvious.
No.
It's from their album. What's it called? Medium Rare.
Medium Rare.
I'm looking at the track listing of this record, and there's a song on there that intrigues me. I don't know if we've ever played it. It says "Don't Worry, Desmond Decker." So is it a Desmond Decker song that they're covering?
Let me see.
Or is it? Or is the song Desmond Decker? Don't Worry, Desmond Decker.
The song is called "Don't Worry, Desmond Decker."
Yeah,
I don't think that it's a Desmond Decker song.
He had a bunch of hits, Desmond Decker.
One of the ska pioneers.
Yeah.
What happened up on Hemingway? We will never change. You used to be a friend of mine. The last 5 years went past so fast, I find it strange. The beneficial medicine of the time. And I can hear laughter. It stays with me after all this time. And I've still got your records, flashing the selector.
Nice.
In no way, Desmond Decker's doing fine.
Don't worry, Desmond Decker's doing fine. He's, of course, he declared. I'm looking up Desmond Decker here. His great song was "The Israelites." You know that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I love that song. But looking up Desmond Decker, he went bankrupt in 1960. He declared bankruptcy when he went to the UK in 1984. This is so good.
So that every mouth can be fed. Me Israelites. Get up in the morning, slaving for bread, sir, so that every mouth can be fed. Me Israelites.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a hit too.
I was yours to receive.
So you sing about really depressing things, but you make it really up tempo
Yeah.
and snappy. And
In a black Bonnie and
yeah. Oh my. Good morning.
Aye.
How are you?
Hi.
How are you? Let's see what's going on. I went and got a Christmas tree.
You did?
Yeah. Went out to the Robinson Tree Farm people.
Did it smell?
Every single person there working there said, "Bill, hey, good morning, hey." Everybody knew.
They're nice people,
and
and they
they-
got good trees.
and they knew who I was, but particularly one guy, Raul Ra. He says, "I've been listening to your show for years." He had this huge beard and sunglasses, and he was really kind of a hip looking guy. I've been working here all many years, and I've been listening to you for many years, and I'm the one who stays here and cleans this place up when they pull out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But they had some beautiful trees there, and they gave me a discount. Oh, have you got your tree yet? Have you gone to get it, Gina?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I didn't get a discount.
Well, you would have, because they have a sign that says 10% discount for cash.
Oh, well, yeah, that.
I didn't have cash,
But they gave you the discount.
but they gave me
anyway.
the discount anyway.
They gave you the bill all red, don't
Yeah.
you know who I am
Yeah.
discount.
I said, oh, come on, you guys, I didn't know.
No, actually, we were on our way there, and my husband remembered that they give you a discount for cash, and we had to stop at an ATM
Right.
on the way to get
And my wife said, we could go back to an ATM and then come back. And I said, oh, I don't want to do that. And they said, oh, we'll give you the discount. So nice. That was very nice of them. We got a beautiful little tree, and it was a pleasant evening. And then, one other quick thing. Yesterday, my kid was out walking with a friend, and as they were walking up the sidewalk coming from coffee, back to our house, my child said there was a huge bird in the tree, and we both stopped and went, oh, it was on the park strip, and then it flew off, and it was obviously a red-tailed hawk because
cool.
it had a red tail,
Yeah.
and then there was another one. There were two of them there together, and it took off. And one of them, and this is the great thing about these one of them had a squirrel in its talons.
Ah,
That's why you were happy.
And that, I'm saying, thank God some natural squirrel control is going to start happening in my neighborhood.
They can eat like kings in my neighborhood.
I hope they hang around. I hope they hang around and keep those those nasty little squirrels, keep them under control.
There's a sign in your neighborhood that somebody
know.
put up that says, please watch out for squirrels.
Yes.
Don't run them over.
Don't run over our squirrels. I want to just change the sign saying, if you see a squirrel, run over it. I mean, I wouldn't do.
I mean, I'd rather them be food for someone else. That's the natural way of things, rather than hitting them with the car.
I'm not going to go out and intentionally try to run down squirrels. But if some happen to get run over on accident,
You're not sad about
I'm
that.
not. I don't feel bad.
and see, and I like our squirrels, and the dog Hudson does not like the squirrels.
And he lets you know when
And
they're out,
He
right?
lets you know because he must protect us
Yes.
from all.
I got
squirrels.
this, Dad.
If you had
Yeah.
many gardening things, apples and berries and
Yeah.
they wreak havoc on those. And the little bastards they'll get an apple off the tree and eat 3 bites out of it and then throw it down on the ground.
It's a waste? Is that what you...
We didn't get any apples this year. They were ruined by squirrels. Ruined.
I'm afraid it would be ruined.
Are we done with this segment? Because I haven't hit the timer once today.
okay.
Well,
So far,
let me-
we're 0-0-0.
let me just apologize for the political nature of that pass.
Yep.
I'm
that
ready
whole
to
segment.
go.
All right.
Yep. There we go.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Okay, then, we'll take a break here, and then we'll come back with your check-ins. 877-602-9696 is the number to check in with us. Are you going to help us out with the road home this year? Mm-hmm. Let us know. Are you going to donate some money? Are you going to bring some goods to the road home? We would really like your help. 877-602-9696, or you can text us at 33986.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Things that must go, things that you can't stand anymore, things that are in your life and you want them to leave your life. It just makes you so angry sometimes. And so you say to yourself, I know, I'll send my things that must go to Radio from Hell, and maybe it'll make me feel better if they read it on the air. And maybe these things will disappear from my life. So here we go. Things that must go. Send them to Radio from Hell at x96.com. Put must go in the subject line. I'll start today. I've got a few here. This one says, cancer must go.
Yes.
My dad has surgery this morning, and I wish cancer would be a thing of the past
Yes.
already.
Amen.
We can get people to Mars, but we can't cure cancer. Come on, science. This one says, I have only one thing today. Billboards. Billboards must go.
Oh.
When I'm looking up at a billboard that says, if you're texting, then who's driving? How is that any better than me looking at my phone? My family and I went to Hawaii back in May, and billboards are banned there. Do you know what? I didn't miss the entire week we were there. Billboards. Thanks for letting me listen. This was sent by a very small ninja from my phone. I don't know. This one says, water mains breaking on I-15 in Layton must go. The resulting surface road traffic sure sucks when that happens. The resultant gridlock traffic can go too, Johnny B. And then finally this one. Please do not use my name. You don't have to read this, but I had to say it. I have something that's been bothering me that bubbles up every time somebody says it. I get so angry because it's a tool for the right to use us, and it has to stop. It's a tool for the right to use us, and it has to stop. It's the phrase, thank you for your service, when they find out you're a veteran. If you're thankful for our service, How's about you take care of the veterans that need it? How's about you use your blind allegiance to the party you wear on your chest and get the heroes that are suffering while protecting your right to troll them on the internet? Your right to vote and your attempts to take it from others. When you hoist our flag on your personal flagpole, do you even know what it stands for? On the holidays, are you thinking about those who died so you can set off fireworks? When you wrap yourself in the flag, point fingers, do not know what the colors even mean? Let me explain so you understand. Red is for the blood of true patriots. Blue is for the tears of the families left behind to pick up the pieces while you make it harder and harder for them. White is for the flowers that rest on their graves, rotting away along with the promises that they would be honored. So instead of thank you for your service, why don't you fight for vets and their families so they can start to come home from the war? Thank you.
Amen.
All right. Nick?
Yeah, starting out with this one. It does say to use their name, I suppose. This one from Zane. I've been listening for 27 years now next month. What must go is, why are you all not sending in must goes? Carrie, Bill, and Gina need your must goes.
Thanks, Zane.
Number 2, I work for a rental car company. I love driving the brand new cars with 50 or less miles on them, and then I get in my 2007 Honda Civic. No backup camera, AC not as cold, and a lot of miles. Thank you, Lords. That one from Zane. Thank you. This one from, it doesn't say I can use their name, so I won't. I work in a hospital lab, and my current must go. The ER's label printer is cutting off patients' names, and they won't fix the damn thing. Policy states if the information on the label is unreadable, I have to reject the sample, and the patient has to be poked all over again.
No, don't do that.
Let's not cause more discomfort to people in need of medical care. Just pull your labels through the printer a smidge. Along with that, gel pen ink on labels. The ink smears. I can't read the collection time and see above for similar outcome. Thank you for that. From this person, it doesn't say I can use their name. I have 2 things that must go. The first, as an Uber driver, something that must go is that when you order an Uber, be ready when I get there.
Yeah.
I get sometimes we are closer than expected, but if I drove 10 minutes to get you and you have to wait another 5 for you, what state of readiness were you in when you ordered the Uber? Secondly, as somebody who works in an industry that has traditionally received tips, I never expect but always appreciate when I do get a tip. However, I think we can all agree tipping culture is beyond out of control. Yesterday, I was asked to tip for an oil change, and at the chiropractor, Seriously?
The chiropractor?
Yeah, I had to read that again just to make sure I said it right. Maybe this could be an next poll about the most surprising, annoying, or ridiculous place you've been asked to leave a tip. Gina?
Let's see. Good morning, all. What must go is not having a whole lot of Rosie in your system. Maybe when Carrie gets back, we can play it for old time's sake. This is from our old friend, Dr. Mike. Things that must go. Parkinson's disease must go. Yes, Dr.
Sorry, Mike.
Hi, my name is Monica. I'm on my way right now, so if I get pulled over for this, she's emailing us on her way to work. I work in a laboratory. It's so frustrating when people don't clean up after themselves at the end of the day. There's occasionally mysterious goo or sharps that are left around, and I either must contact you to find out what this mysterious goo is or just assume it's contaminated. I must clean up after the entire place waiting for you. What's even more annoying is after working all day, kids running them to baseball and hearing how awful their summer is because they want to play video games all day and it's hot and they can't go play outside. Finally, things that must go. The rain in Nashville must go right now. It's interrupting my morning walk. That's from Mike in Nashville.
Oh.
You can must go from anywhere in the world. Just send it to us, radiofromhell at x96.com.
Things that must go on the radio.
X96.
All right, 6:21. Let's get this over.
Let me footnote, or would you footnote that for me? That drop. Footnote it for me, would you?
Idiocracy.
I thought that's what it was. Yeah. That's a great movie. All right, let's officially begin the program, and then we'll go to your check-ins at 877-602-9696. Gina, what's the sponsor here?
The Mysteries of the Ice Ages exhibit is open at the Natural History Museum of Utah now through January 26th. Explore 80,000 years of Earth's dramatic history and check in with Radio from Hell, it says, to win a 5-pack of tickets. We will give those away for Frank Christ to
I
present.
don't think I have the time to explore 80,000 years of history.
I think they condense it down. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay. All right, let's officially begin the show, and then we'll go to your check-ins at 877-602-9696, or you can text us at 33986. The moon is 17.5% of full. It's a waning crescent moon. The moon will set today at 2 p.m., today being Monday. It's the 16th day of December. No, 15th day of December in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's Bill of Rights Day.
Oh.
This day in 1791, when the first 10 amendments, the Bill of Rights to the U.S. Constitution, were ratified. It's National Wear Your Pearls Day.
Clutch them, wear them.
I don't celebrate that. I celebrate only National Clutch Your Pearls Day. But today you wear them. But you have to wear them to clutch them, Gina.
That's true.
You can't say, don't wear them. You got to wear them to clutch them. It's kind of a nice slogan, isn't it? It's National Cupcake Day.
Oh.
Cupcakes were unofficially invented in 1796 when Amelia Simmons published a recipe for a light cake to bake in small cups in a book called American Cookery. And it's National Cat Herders Day. Somebody who's attempting to complete a seemingly impossible task, an activity that could be like herding cats. And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. That's Kerry Jackson right over there. I'm a Lord of Morning Radio for the time being. That's Gina Barberi right over there. She is also a Lord of Morning Radio. Katie, for short, is our fine producer. She's in the booth there behind me. If you go to x96.com/live, you can see all of this. Katie's there running the show. Dawson over there doing video. And, you could at least wave Dawson,
Too late.
And then there he goes. And there's the dog Vax taking a nap.
All right. Well, let's begin then. We'll start with Mike in Nashville.
Hi, Mike. What's up?
Good morning, Lords. Just a couple of quick things I wanted to say. Number one, shout out to that Don from last week. He wished me happy or Merry Christmas on the air, so I just want to say Merry Christmas, that Don.
He came to the he came to the roller derby event that I was at Saturday night too. Yeah, it was nice to see Don out and about.
My daughters are here, Aaron and Iris. They want to say hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello, girls.
Hello, girls.
On your way to school?
Yeah, we're waiting to drop them off. It's cold here. It's like 15 degrees.
Jeez.
That is, we are
chilly.
twice as warm here, believe
Yeah.
it or not.
Wow.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Well,
Have a good day at school.
Thank you.
Thanks.
we'll see you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bradshaw is here.
Hello, Bradshaw. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm good, thank you.
What's up?
I wanted to call. I am going to be donating to the homeless, the road home.
Thank you.
I got their paperwork. That story you did Friday almost made me cry about the homeless people retrieving that.
Oh, the kid.
autistic
Yeah.
guy.
Helping the kid. Yeah.
Helping the
Yeah.
autistic kid that apparently they sort of
They took
sheltered
care of him.
and took care
Yeah.
of him a little bit. Didn't because they didn't know. They had no idea, what his story was. Wasn't able to communicate, and
Yeah.
so they just made sure he was warm and gave him coats and stuff. Yeah,
Did they feed him too?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, wow, it's still.
Yeah, it's pretty
Amazing.
remarkable. Yeah,
It is.
So it's a good reminder of donating to the road home so we can help help all of them.
I was just looking at their the homepage of the Road Home. It's theroadhome.org, or you can go to our page, x96.com, to donate. In terms of money, we are in the lead by about $500 or something like that.
And the match is in effect, so go
Yes.
ahead and make your donation. Do it right now this morning. It's
Bradshaw, you're up in Logan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So are you just going to make a monetary donation? I would assume.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thanks
Thank you
for
so
doing
much.
it, Bradshaw.
Thanks, Bradshaw.
Okay. Thank you.
See ya.
All right. Adam is here.
Hi, Adam. Yeah, you're in Ogden, is that right?
Orem.
Oh, Orem. Oh, yeah, there it is. I see. it.
Orem.
Okay. What's up?
So, first off, thanks for letting me listen.
Mm-hmm.
Geek Show says hey.
Hey.
And Gina, I believe in you.
Thanks, Adam.
I have faith. So, I actually have an X-Poll idea for you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
I was listening to a playlist on Spotify, and Pet Shop Boys, It's a Sin came on.
Yes.
And every time I hear that song, I have to say to myself, I'm like, damn, that is a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, X-Poll question is, what's a song that you forgot how good it was?
That's a good expo.
Yeah.
Well, if you forgot how good it was, how can you remember it for the X-Poll?
Well, that you have been recently reminded. Was,
There's the way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Write that down, Katie. We'll do that one.
Yeah, that you got a recent
What's a song you
reminder.
forgot about? That was great.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes it appears like in a
Yeah.
TV show or a movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
See ya.
All right.
Bye-bye. Let's see. Richard, who's not a dick, checking in. Ogden Oscar from Terre Haute, Indiana. Chilly, -9 degrees in Terre Haute.
Jeez.
Let's see. I'm currently watching a mother squirrel raid my bird feeder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calvin from the Dell checking in. Sleepless in Sandy. Another Gina from Roy
Hi, Gina.
checking in. Wendover Karen is awake.
Hi, Karen.
He says she'll be donating to the road home as well. Let's see. If you want some knee-slapping laughs, look up drunk squirrels. They eat the fruit on the ground and get rocked. Hilarious. Let's see. Candace the Reluctant Farmer checking in. Michaela Verino. Tim the Tree Guy. Troy. What's favored Troy? Let's see. Again, if you call in,
Yeah,
we
call in.
get this clarified. Cindy of Sunset. Bus driver Troy. Patrick, the Friendly Neighborhood Middle School teacher, checking in. Elijah, Sleepy Elijah, checking in. Tough time of year. Let's see. Had a weird dream that Gina was going to put in a good word at Joe's work for me.
Sid, you need a job? Is Sid looking for a job?
I don't know. Sid, are you looking for a job?
I don't think your husband is hiring, is he, Gina?
Well, and Sid's like the puppy kitty
Yeah,
job.
the
He
vet
doesn't have a
tech.
puppy kitty job.
Yeah. Woodworker Willie of North Salt Lake. We have two large red-tailed hawks that hang out in our neighborhood, picking mice and voles off the hill.
Well, I hope the two that my kids saw yesterday, I hope they hang around my neighborhood.
We have to take our Yorkies out when they go potty to make sure they don't get taken. Church Office Building, Tyler. Let's see, Davis Hospital Security, Jake. Amanda, Nora, and Willow checking in from Riverton.
Oh, I got a beautiful little video of Amanda with Nora the dog and Willow the dog.
Nora's the blind dog, right?
Yeah, Nora's the blind one, and Willow is her companion. And it's a great little video that she took.
If you
there
go
it
to
is. Okay.
x96.com/live.
So that's Willow, and Willow is watching TV. And you'll see what Willow is watching here in just a second. She's watching Vax on x96.com/live.
Playing. That's
So
great.
you should put x96.com/live. It's Radio from Hell TV. You should put it on for your pets.
And then there you'll see Willow, or Nora. I mean, in just a second, Nora. There's
So
and
cute.
there's Nora the blind dog.
Cute dog.
That tells me we're doing traffic now, yes? We don't need it, though, because there isn't any. I don't have any accidents or slowdowns to tell you about, and you haven't sent anything in. But if you see something and want to share it, you certainly can if you text it to us, 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break, play a song, and after that song, it's Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain how to play and what you'll win coming up. RandLife.com/X96.
Yes, RandLife. Holidays are here. We all know that. Maybe you need some extra money for the holidays. RandLife can help you out with that. Well, is RandLife going to give you money? No, that's not what we're suggesting here. RandLife is a mortgage company, and they have this program. It's the 5-day HELOC, 5-day home equity line of credit. You can tap into your home's equity and get cash in as little as 5 days. So do it today. You can use your home's equity for money to spend, cash money. You can knock out your high-interest credit card debts, or you can use it to cover travel expenses or presents for the family, whatever you need. So just contact RandLife. They'll tell you about it. They know all the ins and outs of the 5-day HELOC. So don't wait. Check out your options at randlife.com/X96. That's randlife.com/X96.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Oh, man. I just got up to do something, walked across the room, came back. I'm out of breath.
I told you, Bill, remain seated, please.
Well, I had to go do something. I had to take care of some business, Gina.
Business.
You know.
Business?
Business.
Okay, I gotcha.
And I had only 2 minutes to do it.
Well, you made it.
Well, barely. but I'm
Remain
here.
seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
I'm sort of rethinking coming back to work today, though.
Well, but you got to get the muscles back. You got to, the more you breathe, it'll clear them out. You'll give us a couple of Kumamotos before the end of the show.
Yeah, probably.
A couple of blue points.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Dr. Cobble on, Bill, so we can just have a private, a public doctor appointment for you.
Public airing of my illness.
HIPAA! HIPAA! Sorry, it's just instinct.
Yeah, privacy. There's no privacy. There's no privacy. It's weird. It's weird to go to the urgent care on a Sunday morning.
And you were saying earlier about how nice the doctor was.
Oh my God, she was nice.
After the last few years, I would think all doctors have zero patients left, and it makes me.
You mean because they've all died?
No.
Oh, you mean patients as in.
As in the virtue.
Yes, I got you.
That must be so difficult. I mean, how many people has she seen in your condition, and she can still have compassion and
she really. What was great about her is that she also the assistant, the nurse's assistant or whatever she was, the first person that saw me, came to take the vitals and do all of that, and she said to me after a few minutes, she said, You're very pleasant and funny for somebody who's so sick.
You're not pleasant and funny when you feel fine.
Yeah, and she said, I'm surprised that you can, be sort of and chipper or whatever it is. And
Well, it's not it wasn't even being chipper, was it? It was just being polite, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was being nice, but I can't. It's wherever I go, it's Bill Allred's guerrilla theater.
What does that mean?
I have the tendency to engage people in odd ways just to see how they react. It's just something I do, and I'm not mean ways, just, I'll make comments to them and almost inevitably they'll give me a look like, what? Oh, and because nobody really communicates with these people, like the receptionist who just took me and took my information, and she said, "Would you want to pay for this credit card or cash?" And I said,
does anybody pay in cash?
Does anybody
You know,
have cash?
Yeah, and so I mean, it's
Yeah, Vinny the
engaging
Nose.
with,
Vinny the Nose comes in here. We got a few gang members that
engaging
come
with
in.
people like that. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And it sort of snaps her out of her routine of just and we have an interaction.
Because they're a person. They're not just a receptionist.
And she said, in answer to that question, yes, you would be surprised how many do.
I'm off the grid.
I think that urgent care has the tendency to see people, a fair amount of people who don't have credit cards.
Yeah, probably.
So there was that, and then the doctor was going to say about her. Not only was she just nice, but I really believed that she was very concerned for me. That she and how do you do that? Seeing
That's my point.
patient after patient.
How are they not just so
Yeah.
jaded and like another RSV case, another COVID case?
Well, some
another-
are probably. Some are just like, yeah, okay, fine here. But she was just great. It was just over here at the IHC on
Or South. That one.
4 South and 9th East. Yeah, across from the 7-Eleven. That's. But I don't generally, and the people that I was going to say, the people who are at an Instacare, the patients who are at an Instacare on a Sunday morning, it's a sad-looking lot of people.
Yeah.
I would think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's people who they got no place to go. They're sick and they don't know what to do. It'd be very hard to be a doctor, I think, and have
For lots of reasons. Yeah.
yeah. And this doctor, this woman, and she was real young and energetic. 5 years from now, she'll be beaten.
Oh, of course.
I'm sure.
Every business does that. I just don't understand people who feel like they have a license to be a dick, in a situation like that.
Yeah.
I don't care how sick you
Yeah.
are. You don't have a license to be an a-hole.
Yeah.
Sorry. We're all here for the same reason. Let's get through this. You don't need to be.
And we've all been sick, and we
Yeah.
know what that feels like, and you still are capable of being polite.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, save your dickishness for your family. When
Exactly.
You get home.
Exactly.
A little respect for the soon-to-be dead, please.
You can be a jerk. You don't be a jerk to the professionals, but when you get home, be a jerk.
Let it fly then.
Or at
Jeez.
work. Well, speaking of cash and medical stuff, I had to go pick up a prescription the other day, and it was 79 cents.
Was your
Yeah.
really?
And I'm like, not only do I not carry cash, I can't remember the last time I counted out change to pay for something. But I'm like, I probably
Where
have
did
had
you find
in the
change?
bottom of my purse.
I was going to say, I don't even have change anymore.
I don't.
I used to have in the car. There was the ashtray
Yeah.
was filled with. I don't even have change in that anymore.
And I was able to find 79 cents.
Wow.
It was fun. I'm like,
It was a
25, 50.
You want to hear? You want an experiment? Listen to this. This is just to end this talk of sickness until we get to Dr. Cobble, and then we'll talk about sickness again. But listen now. Just listen.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Oh, that sounds awful.
That is awful. Yeah.
All right.
And I wake myself up sometimes because I can hear myself wheezing.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, 6:41. Time for some big boy news and opinioendo. Right after that, though, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead, and if you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win.
A 5-pack of tickets to the Mysteries of the Ice Ages exhibit at the Natural History Museum of Utah.
Get those tickets to the Natural History Museum. That'd be nice to do over the holidays, right? 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play. Frank Christ presents. Get in line. Right after this, Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Larson HVAC and Plumbing is giving away a free furnace or water heater in honor of Grandma Jana, who always took care of those in need. Go to larsonhvac.com/X96 before December 31st to nominate someone who needs help this season.
Well, I'm not really looking forward to doing this news. So.
Nope. Bad weekend.
I woke up this morning to hear that Rob Reiner and his wife were found stabbed to death in their Brentwood, California home. Rob Reiner, a pillar of Hollywood for decades, the son of Carl Reiner.
Who was also a pillar of Hollywood for decades.
The family confirmed the death through a spokesman. Rob Reiner, 78 years old. He became a popular sitcom actor on All in the Family. And then he started directing movies, many of which are beloved. This is Spinal Tap.
Two of my top 10 favorite movies are Rob Reiner.
When Harry Met Sally and The Princess Bride. He went on to become a force in California and national democratic politics, championing gay marriage and early childhood development programs. Los Angeles Police Department officials said that officers responded to a death investigation at the Reiners' home 3:40 p.m. on Sunday and found 2 bodies. Police officials said on Sunday night that investigators are trying to get a search warrant for the home. They didn't identify a suspect, but a suspect has been identified. A couple of outlets are now reporting about that. I'll get to that in a moment. Rob Reiner and his wife, and first they were saying, and everybody's saying, well, the motive is robbery, but it
doesn't appear so.
I think that Reiner and his wife is Michelle. It's they think they were killed by their son, Nick,
possibly.
According to multiple sources who have spoken with family members. Police haven't yet confirmed that, but outlets are reporting it. Police say that Nick is alive and is being questioned. He's 32 years old. And Nick has had a lot of problems. He has had problems with drugs, and he's been in and out of rehab. And at one point, Nick Reiner was living on the streets. Rob Reiner and his wife are dead.
I guess Larry David and Billy Crystal are his neighbors.
Yeah.
And they were on the scene right away.
Yeah.
And it's been a terrible week for violence. 2 gunmen opened fire during a Hanukkah celebration on Sydney's Bondi Beach, killing 15 people, including a child, officials said, in what Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said was an act of anti-Semitic terrorism that struck at the heart of the nation. The massacre at one of Australia's most popular beaches followed a wave of anti-Semitic attacks that have rolled through Australia over the past year.
Yep.
Although the authorities didn't suggest that those shootings Sunday were connected, they were. It was the deadliest shooting in almost 3 decades in a country with strict gun control laws. The reason they have strict gun control laws is that 30 years ago, there was a mass shooting, and I don't remember the details of it, but Australians were sickened, and they instituted a very strict gun control policy. It's very difficult to buy a gun or own a gun in Australia. And for 30 years, there have been no mass shootings in Australia until this one. One gunman, a 50-year-old man, was fatally shot by police. The other shooter, his 24-year-old son, was wounded and being treated at a hospital in critical condition. And there was a hero that probably prevented this from being even worse. As those 2 shooters opened fire at Bondi Beach, Ahmed Al-Ahmed, a 43-year-old man enjoying the summer sun, came up behind one of the gunmen and wrestled away his shotgun.
And he got shot a couple times.
He got shot twice. It's just a guy. He's just a guy.
Yeah, he owns a fruit stand.
He was selling fruit at the beach, and he had on a T-shirt, and he seized the weapon from the terrorists shooting up the beach, and got shot twice but he probably ended up saving more lives because he helped, and he's not Jewish.
No,
he was a man. He was a human being, is what he is. And then shooting in at Brown University. Police say they're still searching for the gunman there, although, the FBI, Kash Patel, they jumped right on somebody, and Donald Trump tweeted out, we've got whoever did this, we've got him in custody.
And it's not,
no, they
not
don't.
him.
They don't.
No.
They don't have anybody in
But
custody.
his picture and name were put out there. And now he's probably forever going to be harassed about that.
Almost 30 hours after the deadly shooting at Brown University, the authorities in Rhode Island said that they were still searching for a gunman, that they would release a person of interest who had been detained earlier. 2 students were killed when whoever it was entered a lecture hall and started shooting with a rifle. Another 9 students were wounded, with 1 in critical condition. There was 1 student there who was a high school survivor of the Parkland shooting massacre, and now she's involved in this one. I don't think she was injured, but she was there when it happened. So, yeah. Let's see what else we have here. On Friday night, 2 school buses full of students at Wasatch Academy down Sanpete County. They're traveling along US 89 near Ephraim, coming home from a basketball game, when a pickup truck had drifted into their lane.
Wow.
There was a crash. And there was 1 student.
2 students had to be airlifted out.
There's a young woman named Catalina, was a student on the bus, and she didn't have any injuries. She sort of took control of the bus and got all the kids calmed down. The second bus had 18 people had to be transported to the hospital, with 2 airlifted in critical condition. But this young woman was able to sort of calm all the rest of the students, because you'd be in a panic. Everybody would be hysterical probably. But I don't have any report on the 2 students that had to be airlifted out. But a Salt Lake City police officer was involved in an exchange of gunfire involving a vehicle early Saturday. No suspects have been identified. They remain at large. According to the department, officers responded to a call about a fight near the Sky nightclub at 149 Pierpont Avenue, right over there.
Over there.
When police arrived on the scene, a vehicle with the suspect or suspects fled the area while firing guns towards the officers, leading one of the officers to fire back. As far as they know, no one was injured in the incident, and police are still investigating to find out what the hell was going on with that. Donald Trump has vowed retaliation. 2 U.S. service members and 1 American civilian killed and 3 other people wounded in an ambush on Saturday by a lone member of the Islamic State. This in central Syria. The U.S. Military Central Command said the attack on U.S. troops in Syria is the first to inflict casualties since the fall of President Bashar Assad a year ago. Central Command said in a post that as a matter of respect for the families and in accordance with Department of Defense policy, the identities of the service members are being withheld until their next of kin can be notified. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth posted, "Let it be known, if you target Americans anywhere in the world, you will spend the rest of your brief, anxious life knowing the United States will hunt you, find you, and ruthlessly kill you." Rather than just allow me an editorial comment here. Rather than posting something like that, why don't you just do your job?
Not helpful.
Just do your job.
Because it's a TV show.
Yeah, just do your job and go after these people who did this and try to get them. Don't post what a big, bold bragger you are.
Well, I got to get likes. I got to get content.
Several household names were pictured in newly released photos from Jeffrey Epstein's estate. In the photos, there are several Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Woody Allen, Bill Gates, and Steve Bannon. Of the 95,000 new photos, 19 19 of them were made available to the public by Democrats on the House Oversight Committee, while Congress continues to pour through the full batch of photos. Many feature the Epstein acquaintances, though none were pictured engaging in any illegal activity, as far as we know, while others show an extensive collection of sex toys without context. And, there's a picture of a condom package.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump's face is on it. And it's, I don't remember what it says, something about, it's huge.
It says, I'm huge.
I'm huge, it says. Yes.
Oh, wealthy creeps.
Fraternities.
Yes.
Fraternity stuff, you know. Let's see. Donald Trump has signed an executive order that blocks states from enforcing their own regulations around artificial intelligence. So you can't. So an individual state cannot make any regulation of artificial intelligence on their own.
Utah wants to do this. That's one of the things they want to.
But I thought the GOP was all about states' rights.
By the way, I read an interesting article in the New York Times, and I don't have the names of the states in front of me, but states who have applied for aid because of flooding from FEMA.
Yeah.
The aid has been granted to states that voted for Donald Trump,
Yeah.
and denied to states that did not. So federal emergency management assistance has been denied to states that are considered blue states and not favorable to Donald Trump. And then finally this, a Lithuanian artist named Johannes Urbanas has designed a roller coaster called the Euthanasia Coaster. It is specifically designed to kill people.
What?
So this is from a movie.
It
It was a stand-up comedy routine.
Well, he's this
Mitch Hedberg.
He talked about doing something like that.
Yeah.
Well, this guy has designed it. It begins with a 500-meter lift hill, and then a drop it's the world's tallest roller coaster. There it is, right? His design. Then it'll go through several loops. He said, and when people ride this, by the end they'll be dead.
What?
Okay. It's a joke.
Yeah, it has to be.
What?
All right. Do you want to do sports here, or because Amy will not be here today?
Oh, I can do either.
So it's up to you. It's up to you, sports desk.
We can do a little sports when we come back because there's not really enough time to do anything here. So why don't I just do? Oh, and we're looking for calls, right? Or do we have?
We've got contestants. Yeah, we're good.
Weather, it's 30 right now. So here's what's happening. The inversion is building up.
Okay.
Which means it's going to feel a little cooler down here in the valley, but the air not great. 53 for a high today. Overnight low 32. Tuesday 54, partly sunny. We do Wednesday, it looks like, have a chance of rain, which is still a weird thing to say in December, but a chance of rain on Wednesday. Let's see, this good weather means traffic's not so bad. I'm looking at UDOT cameras right now, and I am not seeing anything. No accidents or slowdowns, and I don't think you've sent anything in via text. But you certainly can if you see something. 33986 is where you do that. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
Hi, Frank.
Hello, everyone.
Frank Christ.
Oh, geez.
Frank Christ has joined us. It's been a pretty rough weekend, Frank.
I gotta. The headquarters was so busy this weekend.
I know. Frank Christ is a Grim Reaper, and he reaps celebrity souls. And if you follow the news, he's been very, very busy. And it's sad for him because he loves those.
I love our precious celebrities, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do. But he's still joined us to play the game we call Frank Christ Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of actors, 4 actors. And on this list, 3 of the actors are...
Oh, they're just fine.
But one of them, tragically, Frag has had to go and take to the distribution center as the reaper of celebrity souls. And the game is, if a contestant can identify the dead celebrity on this list, they'll win a prize. And who do we have to play?
Let's see. It looks like you've got Tyson.
Tyson, are you there?
I'm here.
How are you, Tyson?
Fantastic.
Well, good.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine, Tyson. Tyson, Frank has given me this list of actors. You identify the dead celebrity, and you will win what, Gina?
A 5-pack of tickets to the Mysteries of the Ice Ages exhibit, open at the Natural History Museum of Utah now through January 2026. Explore 80,000 years of Earth's dramatic history. The Natural History Museum.
Tyson, because it is Herding Cats Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about people who handle seemingly impossible tasks, like herding cats. Identify the dead one and you get the prize. Here we go. Number 1 is Michael Pena. He starred in many films, including Crash, World Trade Center, and Battle of Los Angeles. And he was in The Martian, about an astronaut stranded on Mars who must impossibly figure out how to survive for years until a rescue mission can be mounted. Number 1, Michael Pena. Number 2 is William Fichtner, a memorable character actor. Fichtner was in The Perfect Storm, Black Hawk Down, Crash, and The Longest Yard. He was in Armageddon, about the impossible task of implanting a nuclear device in an asteroid and blowing up the asteroid to save the Earth.
And we don't call astronauts to do that.
No.
Oil
rig
drillers.
people, yeah. Number 2, William Fichtner. Number 3, Bernie Mac. He was one of the big 4 comedians in the film The Original Kings of Comedy. He made several movies, including Bad Santa, and he had his own TV show. He was in Ocean's 11, about an impossible plan to rob 3 of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas in one night. Number 3, Bernie Mac. Number 4 is Tom Berenger, nominated for an Oscar for Platoon. He had recurring roles in the Sniper films and the Major League series. He was also in Looking for Mr. Goodbar, The Dogs of War, and The Big Chill. He was in Inception, about the seemingly impossible task of putting ideas in someone's mind through dreams. Number 4, Tom Berenger. There you go, 4 actors. One of them is no longer with us, Tyson. Who is it? Tyson?
Let's go with number 3.
Bernie Mac. Yes, you're right.
Too soon.
Yeah, he was very young. He was only 50 when he died back in 2008. He was a very funny guy. His TV show was funny, and he was great in Bad Santa. He was just
very funny.
Yeah. Congratulations, Tyson. You've capitalized on the death of Bernie Mac, and you've won a prize. Say thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Hang on the line, Katie. You'll get some information from you.
Well, I've got to go check on Don Johnson.
Oh, Don Johnson?
Oh, Don Johnson. 76 today.
I think he's fine.
The bass player from The Clash is 70 today.
Oh.
Paul Simon.
And Dick Van Dyke made it past 100.
He did.
Yes, over the weekend.
Past my grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Friend of the program texted in I-15 smooth sailing in Utah and the Salt Lake Valley, and I would agree. I'm looking at the cameras. There's nothing going on, no slowdowns or anything. But if you see something, you can always share it with us. 33986 is where you do that.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these with a little bit of sports, since Amy can't be here.
Maybe you can throw some roller derby news in there, Bill.
Okay.
We have Boner of the Day coming up. Stand by for that. Also, Bill Frost telling us what's on TV. Beat Gina coming up. All that and more on the way. Stand by. Lights, camera, brunch.
I was looking it up. It's been at least 10 years since we've doing
done 10 of these?
Lights, camera, brunch.
That's amazing. It's coming up at Squatters Pub Brewery, of course, on Sunday, January 25th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Come early for best seating. It is a Not Safe for Work podcast recording, and you get brunch, and you get a commemorative pint glass, and the pleasure of our company. Now these sell out very quickly. $40 is the ticket price. They sell out. I forget exactly how many tickets we have, but it's a rather limited seating, maybe 100 or something like that. But you get your brunch, you get your, the bar opens at 10 a.m. That's a nice thing.
That's the important thing to know.
Yeah, you do have to pay extra for your cocktails, but the brunch, everything is included with that $40. And
egg, sausage, French toast,
and it's
hash
really
browns.
good too. Yeah. And we give away prizes too. So Lights, Camera, Brunch, you can buy your tickets if you just go to x96.com.
Is that Not Safe for Work podcast available yet?
It is. It's available everywhere.
Where fine podcasts are found?
Yeah.
Is it, Katie, it's just on our usual podcast feed? Okay.
Yeah, so Sunday we did Lights, Camera, Brunch, and as part of that whole event, or we do a podcast, or we tape it, we record it. And so if you weren't there, you can enjoy all the fun we had.
Or if you were there, you can re-enjoy all the fun.
It was, I thought, quite a good show in the long run. I was really pleased with it. We got as part of the show, we talked to a couple of young women from the University of Utah, the Dixon girls, Bella and Ava Dixon. And the reason we had them on the show was their father is a screenwriter in Hollywood, in L.A., and he's been in contact with us over the years.
We've interviewed him for some of his projects before.
Horror movie. He's a horror movie aficionado. He's got a horror program on Apple TV right now called Curses. It's an animated horror program for young adults. You know, kind of. It's real. I watched one episode. It's very good. It's not for me because I'm an adult mostly. But, mostly. But for, people like the ages of, I don't know, 9 to 15 or something like that, but so we had them on because of that, and, it's movie related.
And because, so they're from L.A., but Jeff and his wife are from Utah, and
their house burned down.
Yeah.
And Jeff got a hold of me, and I don't know if he suggested. I think we suggested that they come on the show. You did, and when I said we, I meant, of course, included you.
We're all waiting.
And he sent us an email Monday. He'd listened to the show, and he said, "Thank you so much. What you did for my girls yesterday, Sunday, at Lights, Camera, Brunch. It will always be remembered, both by them and by me. When I spoke to them afterward, they were just over the moon with emotion.
Oh, good.
They felt so much love from you guys that I can't even begin to explain how much that means. As I mentioned before, they've been really disconnected from it all because they were here going to school when the fires occurred and burned down their house, and all of their possessions, everything that they owned, was
all
gone.
their childhood stuff.
And they talk about that on the podcast, about watching it on television and going, oh, my God.
Yeah, there was actually footage of their house.
Of their place.
Of their place burning. Said, as I mentioned before, Jeff goes on to say, they've been so disconnected from it all. This helped them feel that connection from my Utah core. And the girls you presented, the gifts that you presented to them was the cherry on top of it all. It was just incredible. I was listening today when you mentioned us during the show. You totally should go see Xanadu. There is a lot of roller skating in it. Thank you again. I simply can't say it enough. And please pass this on to Carrie and Gina. And as always, thank you for letting me listen. Jeff Dixon, Curse's creator, executive producer. He's a showrunner for it.
Yeah.
So it was, that's part of what you'll hear on the podcast is talking to the Dixons.
Radio from Hell is a family. It's a family affair. We met people on Sunday, parents with kids who listened. I met a couple people who said, my parents listened to your dad, and now we listen to you and my kids. I
talked to a woman there who won a prize from me in 1983 when she was 13 years old. Jeez.
It's intergenerational.
And my apologies for not being able to, as I say, work the room. Go out and say hi to everybody because we were having some technical issues with the board. Everybody did their jobs perfectly. It was just this board was acting up. And so I had...
Carrie has to do that kind of
Me and
stuff.
Katie, we sat and played with it for an hour and finally got it figured out.
But just a
So
great...
I did get a chance to go out and say hi to people.
A great crowd of people, a lot of familiar faces who've come to it every year, and who've been fans for a long time. And we also talked to Tony Vainuku, who directed some documentaries, and that was really, I thought, a very interesting discussion with him. and we played Beat Gina, and we made a lot of jokes, and it was fun. So
There you
it's
go.
available. You can go listen to it. It's up now.
And it is not safe for work. It's not like the regular feed.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Have
Don't be
your
fooled.
have your earbuds in when you're listening to it at work.
All right.
Like Jess did from Magna texted in. You spell Magna Magna. Just,
Magna.
if you need to know that.
A Utah town. How would you pronounce this Utah town? Sigurd.
Sigurd.
Yeah. Although I heard someone on KSL last week call it Sigurd.
Okay.
In Sigurd.
The news authority, huh?
Sigurd.
It's Sigurd, right?
Yes, it's Sigurd.
Well, I can do a little sports if you don't mind.
You want to do a little?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to hear some NFL news.
I'm going to start with some college football news, Bill, because it's my sports.
Kyle Whittingham, is that where you're going to start?
Utah football coach Kyle Whittingham
I
is
knew it.
stepping down from the program after 21 seasons in charge of the Utes. 66-year-old announced his decision on Friday after leading the Utes to a 10-2 record this year, the team's third 10-win season since 2020.
What's his overall record, do you know?
His
Lifetime?
overall record is 177 and 88. So
okay.
a winning record. He is still going to coach the Las Vegas Bowl, so he'll
sure.
coach that one last game.
Okay.
Morgan Scalley's been patiently waiting. They told him a year or two ago, it's your job whenever Kyle decides to step down.
He's the offensive coordinator?
Defensive coordinator.
So he knows what's going on.
Yeah. And he played for Kyle Whittingham. He's been part of the program for years and years. Kyle will still be around. He's going to be a special
He's going to be
consultant.
teach health classes?
Yeah. He will be around still, but we us Utes want to thank Coach Witt for your years and years of great football.
Okay.
Not so great. A couple of things going on with the Kansas City Chiefs. So they lost to the Chargers this weekend. That means there's no chance of them being in the playoffs.
They won't even make the
Super
playoffs.
Bowl,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is
It's pretty unusual.
it's been a while. The other thing that happened, the Chiefs official Instagram page says an MRI has confirmed that Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes has sustained a torn ACL in his left knee. Patrick and the club are currently exploring surgical options, so maybe it's just as well. Because it sounds like he probably can't play anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
Football. Watch it every day on TV.
Did you watch any, Bill? You
No.
said NFL.
Very,
like you
very
wanted
little.
to.
Very little. I watched very little this weekend. Didn't have any time. The Broncos look great, though.
Yeah. Let's see. What's their score here? They beat the Packers 34-26. You had the Vikings over the Cowboys at 34-26. Rams beat the Lions 41-31. Bears over the Browns 31-3. Jaguars 48. Jets 20.
Now the Colts put Phillip Rivers in.
He's the
44 years old.
They did all right. They lost.
But he looked okay. I mean, he did better than expected. I saw him complete some passes.
They lost to the Seahawks 18-16. So it was competitive. Let's see. You've got the 49ers over the Titans 37-24. You've got the Saints over the Panthers.
Oh, wait, who won the Bills and the...
Bills and the Patriots. The Bills won, which
Oh.
they were expected.
Okay,
to.
well, the Patriots have been really good.
Texans 40 over the Cardinals 20. Ravens 24 over the Bengals 0. Tonight you've got the Dolphins and the Steelers at 6:15. John Cena had his last match. He is.
I have
is
audio
done.
if you'd like.
Oh, sure, yeah.
All right, yeah.
John Cena has tapped out.
Here is your winner by submission, the Ring General, Gunther!
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, professional wrestling destroyed sports entertainment.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch wrestling anymore.
Yeah.
That made no sense.
None of it did.
And you want some roller derby news?
Sure.
Saturday night, it was the Stubbs Dental and Beehive Skate Revolution put on a match. It's an exhibition match to help the referees see, there are all these referees for roller derby, and they don't get paid. They just do it out of the goodness of their heart. And so they're trying to give back to the referees. One of those referees needs every single tooth in her mouth replaced.
We had her in here on Friday with Dr. Stubbs.
Yeah, Sarin Gass is her name, her roller derby name, and she's getting, I think the surgery is today. Stubbs Dental has agreed to do that. But so they divided up into teams for exhibition match, Skates and Smiles, and the team Tooth Decay destroyed Team Gingivitis in this match, and it was a lot of fun, and a lot of people showed up, and yeah, Salt Lake Roller Derby. One other thing about roller derby, they're looking for a new home. They're losing access to their space in June of next year. It's just a big old warehouse with a flat floor. And they've existed there for a long time, but a company came in and bought this whole row of warehouses. And they said, it's only going to be a matter of time. We're sorry, but we're going to probably want to use that space. And they've given them plenty of notice, but still, how do you find a space that's big, that's that big, that's affordable?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you've got any lines on that kind of thing, let me know. Just email me. You can email me Bill at x96.com. But they're looking for a new space, and roller derby's a great sport for people. It's very inclusive, and they need some help.
And the Mammoth come from behind, apparently.
Yeah, they beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 5-4. They play the Bruins tomorrow at 5, and Jazz tonight are home against the Dallas Mavericks. That's at 7:00.
Thank you. Sports. On the sports desk.
See, we do sports.
I watch it on TV.
Football. Watch it every day on TV. All right. Let's see. Traffic, Gina.
There's a crash southbound I-15 at Antelope Drive in Layton off to the right shoulder. Crash northbound I-15 on-ramp 114 south in Draper. Right shoulder affected there as well. And a crash at Bangor Highway, milepost 21.3, whatever that is. If you know what that is, text us and let us know what 21.3 is, 33986.
We've got boners coming up here, the candidates you'll be considering. Boner candidate number 1, there's no word on whether or not the clarinet was loaded. Boner candidate number 2, I was trying to kill a spider. And boner candidate number 3, Jesus bot is coming to earth to smite the wicked.
Well,
Football. Watch it every day on TV.
all right. We will take a break, play a song, and then we'll get your boner of the day and big boy news coming up after these. Stand by. BigOTires.com.
I love my new tires. I got some Pirelli Scorpions at Big O Tires.
You love them so much, why don't you marry them?
I almost did. So I made an appointment at BigOTires.com. Although I have used Big O Tires where I just pull up and
You
say,
just
hey,
pull up?
can you fill up my tires for
Yeah.
me?
I mean, I've done that even when I've bought new tires. Just pulled in and said, I got to get new tires. Okay, well, come on in. For a limited time, you can save $100 instantly on select sets of 4 in-stock tires. Save $100 instantly on a set of new tires at Big O. And Big O carries lots of brands of tires. Pirelli, Gina's got. I like the house brand, the Big O brand. But they have the lowest price on every tire every day at Big O. That's really true. So they do other things, too. They do brakes and oil changes and batteries and wiper blades and all of that stuff. Make an appointment online. You go to BigOTires.com. They are the team you trust.
By Tacos.
By Tacos. I found your theme song.
I like this song.
Ben is here. He is the donut critic. Now, whenever you come to the studio, you always bring us something to sample. And I don't see.
He's empty-handed today.
I don't see anything in front of you or anything.
I am empty-handed.
He's
You
just
don't have
gonna,
any-
he's
you-
gonna tease
okay,
us
Ben.
with tacos.
You don't have anything? Get out! Get out!
Okay.
All right.
Next time, double.
No, you tried to get tacos.
Yes, I did, and it's very hard to get tacos early in the morning. I mean, that's pretty obvious, though.
Yeah.
You can tell us about them, though. Tell us about
Yeah, and the reason why these are hard, because we're going to be talking about birria today, and birria takes a long time to roast. You know, it's those, really juicy shredded meat tacos that you're seeing in most of the taco shops.
Yeah.
And they're delightful. And I'm actually surprised because I polled a bunch of taco lovers, and only 40% of them have tried birria tacos.
I have not.
Oh, I introduced him to our attorney Mike, and he was blown away.
What,
He said, "Wow, you
what
weren't
does
kidding."
birria mean? Does it
So
mean-
it's stewed meat, and usually it's goat, or in America, or in at least Utah, it's mainly beef.
Yeah.
But I think it's the superior taco. I think it's the best way to do tacos because it's kind of like the French dip of tacos. So they have the meat and the cheese on the inside that needs to be hot and fresh, and then on the outside it needs to be crispy. So in the kitchen, they actually have to do additional steps. So it's not just a taco thrown together. And that's what I really like about birria, is because you can always get a really fresh experience.
Yeah, my husband makes these, and he'll do like crock pot the meat for hours before.
Yeah, it's a process.
And then you don't just put them in a shell. Explain to
Yeah, you dip them in the drippings, and then you actually crisp them up, and then put it together, and then you can put cilantro and onions and whatnot.
Like
And then
you put
dip
it in the oven, like you fill it with the meat and whatever, and then you put it back in the oven.
So is it sort of moist?
Yes.
And then it crisps up when you put it in the oven?
Yeah, so like
I
it's
got it.
just superior. Crispy on the outside, juicy and cheesy on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to give you my top 5 because I
Okay.
think this is something that
All
all
right.
taco lovers should do in Utah this week.
Let's see if my favorite place is on your list.
Okay.
I'm curious.
I think this is a challenge. Okay. So number 1 on my list is Red Tacos. It's in Provo, Orem, and Lehigh, or I guess American Fork. They are the most consistent that I've ever tried.
Really?
Like I feel like their tortillas are always crispy, and the consomme is really rich and flavorful.
Okay.
Is that yours?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Down the list. Number 2 is Tacos Plaza. So if you're in St. George, that is a perfect spot. A lot of people in spring break right now hit Tacos Plaza in St. George. Number 3 is Del Mar. Have you ever heard of Del Mar?
I think.
Yeah, I have heard of it.
So it's a sister company of Sol Agave, and they are just really high quality. So everything, component-wise, is just amazing.
That's an American Fork.
That's an American Fork. So next one, Salt Lake County. I'm not forgetting about you. Next one is El Barril in Sandy. So it's this little place that actually started doing crepes and tacos at the same time, and it just melded these interesting flavors. Her consomme is the best I've ever tasted.
Really? Okay.
So it's in that little Union Square area, and she does mulas, where it's like tortillas, meat, cheese, and then a tortilla on top.
Okay, I'll give that place a try.
Yes, that one is honestly one of my favorites. I just went there this last week.
That sounds great.
Number 5, Los Tapatillos.
Mm.
So this is, I think I know actually which one is yours, and I'll talk about that in a second.
Let's see. Let's find out.
So Los Tapatillos has awesome tacos. The only thing that I would say brought them down on the list a little bit is their consomme. Usually it's not as rich and flavorful as some of the others.
Okay.
But Casa del Tamal, is that the one that you were thinking? Oh, I'm interested. Okay, Carrie. But Casa del Tamal used to be the top of my list, but I feel like their focus has been just like volume, and so it hasn't been as flavorful and rich the last few times. But I know a lot of people love Casa del Tamal. They're one of the OGs in Utah.
Where are they located?
So they have one in West Valley, and then I think Taylorsville now. So.
See, I'm looking for a new place now because my favorite one, I have to take points away because they've started charging me for the consomme.
Oh, no.
An extra $1 for the consomme.
Don't charge Carrie Jackson for consomme.
Well, this is their new policy, they said. Because
Charge everybody else, but not Carrie
They
Jackson.
began to notice that this was their number 1 taco, and so they went, I think we can,
Okay, so where is this?
Santos Tacos.
Santos. Okay. I do love Santo tacos. Yes.
Very, very good. And it's right close to my house, and I can get them to go. But I got to take points away for charging for the consomme.
So that's part of it. That should
exactly. It should come with it.
Yes. No, I really like Santos. The only thing I didn't like is they were so small. I feel like they were just like very mini tacos that you were dipping. But
my wife reminds me we've been to Casa de Tamal, but we didn't get the birria tacos there.
Yeah, so they used to be in the back of a Latin mall, and they were so good at that point. And now they have their own storefronts, and I feel like it hasn't been as good since then.
Well, charging for the consomme is like if you're getting a sandwich au jus, charging for the au jus.
Exactly.
It should come together.
I was shocked that happened.
There are a few places that are starting to do that.
Someone's asking the type of taco we're talking about. Spell for them.
Birria is Birria. And I am not saying it in the correct accent. I'm saying it how Utahns say it. So I just wanted to be very clear on that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's stewed meat, but some actually do chicken. So Red Tacos is starting to do shredded chicken because some people just don't like beef. So
I think this is an interesting note that you've put here, Ben. Cafe Rio, which is a big chain, started here, I think, in Utah.
It did, in St. George.
But they're now doing birria.
Yeah, I saw a TV commercial.
So the masses will try it. Probably,
I was going to say
because everybody goes to Cafe Rio.
Oh yeah, this is the hot new taco. This is the
I would say I don't go to chains, and so I haven't tried it. And that's where you all can tell me how it is. So if you try it,
there are people who are addicted to Cafe Rio. It's astonishing to me.
Oh yeah,
I've been there, and it's okay. It's okay.
The flavor profiles are pretty good. I think it's the quality that has really slipped.
Now, see, I want to try the goat version.
Yeah, I feel like
all
that
I've had
is
beef.
That is the next level. So if you like birria already, start trying some of the other versions.
Can you get the goat ones here?
There are a few places. There was a rumor that Red Taco was doing it every once in a while, but I would have to check. Let me put that on my list. But you can look at my list on Instagram. There's a little icon that looks like a brochure. If you click that, then you can see my birria list.
Where's your Instagram?
It's Donut Critic. So go to Donut Critic. There's a little brochure when you go to my profile. And as you hit that, you'll see even a burger list, a taco list, and all my donut lists there.
A burger list.
Now you brought a giveaway for us.
Oh, yeah. So $50 to Red Tacos, which is number one on my list, and then there's also $25 to El Barril. So
that's a lot of tacos. $50 in tacos.
Yeah. It is
if you do it right.
How do you want to get? Should we just random?
How do you want to do it, Katie?
Yeah.
A random phone call.
877-602-9696.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ben, the Donut Critic, find him on social media. Mostly Instagram is the best place. Just search Donut Critic. Do you spell it donut or donut?
DONUT.
Oh, that's a conversation for another time.
That's another conversation.
Oh, yeah.
What is it, donut or donut?
I want to know.
That's almost as divisive as Cafe Rio.
I think it should be DOUGH.
Well, this is for
we'll
another
talk about
time.
I'm a traditionalist.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Ben.
you all.
All right. Okay, 7:24 right now. Time for, Boner of the Day. And then some big boy news. Boner of the Day. These will be 3 news stories. They are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, December 15, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, you'll vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
The brand new edition, Carrie is going to show you right now at x96.com/live, a new designed boner T-shirt. It's got the explanation of how the boner works written out, and then Radio from Hell overlaid over that. They're very nice.
Remember, but bear in mind, the word boner means mistake.
Sure.
It's an old-fashioned term. And say when you made a mistake, you say, you really pulled a boner that time. That's all it means, okay? It means mistake. Just had to clarify that for somebody at the roller derby.
They were upset?
Well, no, not upset. They weren't upset. They were just questioning, all right? All right, here we go. Boner candidate number 1. Well, there's no word if the clarinet was loaded. A Central Florida middle school was sent into lockdown on Tuesday after an automatic weapons detection system mistook a musical instrument for a gun. Seminole County school officials said Lawton Childs Middle School in Oviedo, I think it is, Florida, was placed under a brief code red lockdown after the AI, the artificial intelligence, spotted a student holding a clarinet like a rifle. Oviedo police later took to social media to announce the lockdown was cleared. The code red was a precaution. The children were never in any danger because, you see, the clarinet was not loaded.
Yeah.
The school's principal sent a message to parents explaining the situation, and they urged them to talk to their children about it. A student was walking in the hallway holding a musical instrument like it was a weapon, which triggered the code red to activate, said Dr. Melissa Lodani. In a message to parents obtained by the local radio station. While there was no threat to the campus, I'd like to ask you to speak with your student about the dangers of pretending to have a weapon on school campuses.
It's Florida. He could have had a weapon.
Boner candidate number 1. There was no word on whether the clarinet was loaded. Here's boner candidate number 2. I was trying to kill a spider. Courtney Stevenson was caught on camera spraying a meal with chemicals that later sickened customers. A driver for, and then here's how they write things these days. A driver for the popular food delivery platform, DoorDash. Aren't we smart enough to just say a driver for DoorDash?
Yeah, I think everybody knows.
Has
popular.
Yeah. Oh, it's a popular. That's a popular food delivery system. Has been arrested. Anyway, the driver has been arrested after allegations that she showered an order with pepper spray in plain view of a doorbell camera, sickening a customer and his wife. Courtney Stevenson faces counts of felony battery, consumer product tampering. The Vandenberg County Sheriff's Office said in a statement addressing a case that is bound to be of significant interest to DoorDash's 42 million or so users.
I'm not one of them. You know why?
I don't think I'm going to be one of them ever anymore. I hardly have ever used them, but I don't know. Stevenson allegedly told investigators that she was using the pepper spray in question to kill a spider that had frightened her. But they didn't believe her, saying it was too cold at the time of the delivery for a spider to be out and about. And in a statement on Saturday, a spokesperson for DoorDash said Stevenson's access to the platform has been permanently removed. We've absolutely zero tolerance for this type of appalling behavior, and our team is supporting law enforcement with the investigation. Boner candidate number 2. I was trying to kill a spider. Sure you were. It's if you look at the video, she's obviously she's got a little aerosol thing on her keychain, and she's just spraying down that food. Boner candidate number 2. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Jesus Spot will come to earth to smite the wicked.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
This weekend at Broadway Center Cinemas, Die Hard, the film that made Run DMC's Christmas in Hollis famous, is playing on Friday, and The Sound of Music Sing with Maria on Saturday. Get tickets at slfstix.org.
Well, I guess it's kind of the end of an era. George Clooney says he's no longer interested in romance on the big screen. He's no longer going to be kissing girls in movies. He says during a recent interview with the Daily Mail,
Look at them. Aren't they beautiful?
Clooney said, Gina's referring to something at x96.com/live.
They're beautiful.
He said that after having a discussion with his wife, Amal Clooney, about his age, he will no longer be kissing girls in movies because, when you get to a certain age, you shouldn't be kissing girls. I've been in movies. I've been trying to go the route Paul Newman did. Okay, well, I'm not kissing a girl anymore. He added, when I turned 60, I had a conversation with my wife. I said, look, I can still play basketball with the boys. I play with 25-year-old guys. I can still hang. I'm in shape. But in 25 years, I'm 85 years old. It doesn't matter how many granola bars you eat. That's a real number. Clooney made his career as one of Hollywood's most popular romantic leads, of course, but he says he's not going to be kissing the girls anymore. I'm not sure what his wife has to do with it, or why
Maybe
he would
she
make
just
this
was
decision.
Gently patting his arm, saying, "Honey, you're too old for that." I don't think it's that she doesn't want him.
But why is?
But it's Clooney.
I know.
But why? But why is he? If there's a kissing scene, why would a 63-year-old person not do that?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it's not like he's Larry David. It's Clooney.
Police are investigating what they're calling a suspicious death that occurred overnight near a Sugar House apartment complex. Salt Lake City Police Department said the investigation began around 3 a.m. Officers were called to the area near 2100 South and 9th East. They said there was a fight going on. When paramedics arrived at the scene, they found a male victim who died at the scene. At the same time, the investigation into the alleged fight began. Officers also received reports of shots being fired in the area. Not known if the two incidents are connected. SLCPD does not believe there's any immediate danger to the public. It appears to be an isolated incident. As members of the Jewish community in Utah gathered Sunday night to celebrate the first night of Hanukkah, the holiday was met with heavy hearts at Congregation Kol Ami on Salt Lake's east side. Families lit candles, children laughed in a bounce house, and a holiday market filled the synagogue with energy and joy. But the celebration unfolded in the shadow of a deadly targeted attack against Jews in Australia. Earlier in the day, Sydney, Australia, 2 gunmen opened fire at a Hanukkah celebration at Bondi Beach, killing and injuring multiple people. Authorities say the attack was targeted. For us, this is a quote, for us, when one Jewish community is attacked, it really is an attack on every single one of us, said Rabbi Sam Spector of Congregation Kol Ami. Our hearts are going out to our brothers and sisters in Australia. In a press release on Sunday, the United Jewish Federation of Utah condemned the shooting as a blatant act of anti-Semitic terror. Once again, Jews were targeted simply for being Jewish and for celebrating our traditions and our right to religious freedom, said CEO Alex Shapiro. We must not ignore efforts to normalize hatred. We must not ignore efforts to normalize hatred or to cloak anti-Semitism in political rhetoric. Spector says attacks like the one in Australia have become disturbingly commonplace for Jewish communities worldwide. Let's see. Donald Trump attended the Army-Navy football game Saturday, also promising serious retaliation for the death of 3 service members in Syria. We will retaliate, Trump told reporters on his way to the game. 2 U.S. service members and a civilian were killed. 3 service members were injured, according to Central Command, after an ambush by a lone ISIS gunman in Syria. These are great. 3 great people, and it's just a terrible thing. Syria, by the way, was fighting along with us. The new president of Syria is, as they told me, and I'm not surprised, he's devastated by what happened. This was an ISIS attack on us in Syria, and again, we mourn the loss, and we pray for them and their parents and their loved ones. It's just very, very sad, Trump said. Shooting at Brown University. I mentioned this in our last news. Zoe Weissman, a Brown University sophomore, was a person who survived the 2018 Parkland, Florida high school shooting. And she is angry yet to be facing again yet another tragedy on her campus now at Brown. I'm very angry about this. I'm numb and I'm angry. I think the sadness will set in when we get all of the victims identified and find out who we lost as a community. But right now I'm just angry that there's kids like me in this country who've had to go through this not once but twice. I can't even put into words how frustrating it is, Weissman said. And I think that the common denominator around all of it is inaction on the part of Congress. I think that we have time and time again, Congress has failed to show that they actually care about their constituents, because if they did, they would immediately pass some kind of comprehensive gun violence prevention.
Mm-hmm.
The Affordable Care Act, if you are enrolled in that, subsidies will expire in just a few days now, and there seems to be nothing to replace them.
Oh, we got 2 weeks. I'll have something for you in 2 weeks.
The Senate on Thursday rejected 2 proposals to address the problem, and an emerging health care package from House Republicans doesn't include an extension, all but guaranteeing that many Americans will see much, 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 much higher insurance costs in 2026. And finally, this story. We've talked about this mysterious interstellar object flying through our solar system. Remember, it was sending out kind of those vibrating signals of some sort. Now, it's changing colors as it hurtles to the closest point with Earth. I don't know what this means. One boffin. What is a boffin? B-O-F-F-I-N. One boffin is now certain that it could be, in fact, be an alien spaceship headed our way. The object named.
Not.
What is?
Why do you, a boffin is this is a person engaged in scientific research? I don't. Who wrote this? Is this a British
term
article?
for scientist?
It's from the Daily Star. Yeah.
It's not an alien.
The object. Well, you don't know.
I mean,
you're not a boffin.
Oh, wait. There's more. A British slang for the term scientist, engineer, or tech expert, especially one involved in research, implying someone clever but perhaps socially awkward, similar to egghead or nerd.
Oh, I see. The object, named 31 Atlas, has already come quite close to Earth once before and has been snapped by some of the most up-to-date space satellites. However, one scientist has said the object is nothing natural and could instead be a potential spaceship from another galaxy. Now, as further imagery comes back from our satellites in space, pictures have shown a huge shift in the object's color. This comes as Earth prepares for its closest brush with the interstellar visitor. Well, no matter what it is, it's fascinating. It's
something unusual.
It is there, and it's fascinating. And the fact that it changes color and emits vibrations, that's pretty unusual.
Do we have an ETA?
Yeah, I'd like to plan for this.
Is it December 25th? Is it Santa?
I'm trying to see. No. I'm trying to see. I'll look for the. I'll look for when it's going to be the closest to us.
Get on that, Boffin.
Boffin Allred?
Boffin Allred.
That's it.
Okay, I'll look for it.
Weather traffic.
30 right now, high of 53 today. We are seeing that icky inversion build back in. Maybe things would be better on Wednesday. We actually have an 80% chance of rain on Wednesday. So
really,
I will take that.
What percent?
80. Crash northbound Bangor Highway 90 is south in West Jordan. 2 right lanes of 3 are blocked. Let's see, crash in Farmington at Main Street, northbound US 89. We have northbound Mountain View at Porter Rockwell and Bluffdale. The entry ramp closed and the right shoulder affected there. And let's see, whatever you're seeing out there on the roads, please text us and let us know. 33986. Tactical Airsoft Supply, Utah's authorized dealer for Lancer Tactical Airsoft gear with a lifetime in the sport of airsoft war games. Tactical Airsoft Supply.
Here's boner candidate number 3. Jesus Bot will come to Earth to smite the wicked. Podcaster Joe Rogan has pretty much never met a ridiculous conspiracy theory that he didn't immediately jump onto. But his latest idea is bonkers on a level that even his most devoted fans are not having. Rogan thinks that Jesus is coming back any day now as AI. AI-induced spiritual psychosis has become a well-documented trend already, and it seems like maybe Joe might be one of the latest enthusiasts. Rogan shared his theory, or whatever he's calling it, on the American Alchemy podcast, and it seems to rest on the fact that Jesus was supposedly born of a virgin, the Virgin Mary. Quote, he told the podcast host this: Jesus was born out of a virgin mother. What's more virgin than a computer? If Jesus does return, even if he was a physical person in the past, you don't think he could return as artificial intelligence? AI could absolutely return as Jesus. But he wasn't done there. Not just return as Jesus, but return as Jesus with all the powers of Jesus. He added that this Jesus AI, this Jesus bot, could be combined with tech like Tesla's AI robots to create some kind of AI savior. Rogan seemed to like that idea, theorizing about the Jesus bot. It reads your mind, and it tells you it loves you, and it doesn't care if you kill it because it's just going to be with God again.
People get their news from him, all right?
Boner candidate number 3. Jesus bot will come to Earth and smite the wicked.
Oh. All right. Let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. Look, I mean, there's no word if this clarinet was loaded or not. This is a Central Florida middle school sent into lockdown after a student carrying a clarinet. This AI intelligence thing or weapons detection thing said it looked like he was carrying a rifle, and that's why the school was shut down. Boner candidate number 2. I was trying to kill a spider. That's what the DoorDash driver claimed when she was caught on a Ring doorbell spraying someone's food with pepper spray. And Boner candidate number 3, Jesus bot will come to earth and smite the wicked.
There we go. All right. Let's vote. It's Boner of the Day, 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one you think is the worst. Put that single digit in the message of a text, 1, 2, or 3. And then text that to 33986. Pretty easy. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners December 15, 2025. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. You got about 4 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. This is Boner of the Day. Bill Frost will be here at 8 o'clock to tell us what's on TV this week. We got Beat Gina coming up as well. Stand by.
I have to go over to the stairwell here and tell Chainsaw Guy that we're ready for him.
To come over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'll do that.
So this is usually it's a best question of the week, but this week it's Chainsaw Guy is going to be answering questions from you, our listeners. So Katie has some emailed with Chainsaw Guy. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here, ready to go.
All right. Well, then let's start.
Hey, wait, who's that?
That's Katie.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Long time no see.
I love Katie. You love haunted houses, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, we've worked together, actually, Katie. I was the chainsaw guy at your haunted house when you worked over there at the Nightmare on 13.
That's right. Yep. All right. Well, I got a couple questions for you, sir.
Okay.
So this one comes from Derek. It says, I know everyone is sick of hearing about COVID and the issues of mask wearing, but you being a person who wears a mask that I would assume would wear it always, what do you have to say to those people who believe this ridiculous idea that people cannot function normally with masks on?
Well, I don't know about functioning normally, but I know that mask wearing is very important. And I think I consider it going on. And I think you can find out example, and you can put your eye down with something. Or if you don't put your eye down with something, you might take a bite. You gotta be careful, or second time. You'll be sure, and then you get on the mask. Look anywhere, we can have a chat. You say, but you've got to be careful. And let's give you a little careful. And watch out for the build-up of mold.
Oh.
Build-up of
mold.
what?
Mold.
Okay.
Behind the mask, you get some mold occasionally.
Okay.
All right. All right, I got another question then.
What?
So what sort of advice could you give a guy who spent all of his rent money on lottery tickets, and now that rent is coming up and all of his money is in Chevron, he has no idea what to do?
Tough. Next question.
Next question.
Next. Well, have anything to say like that. Oh, boy.
You don't have anything to say
No,
about that?
no.
That's it?
You got to build up a mold.
All right, final question, sir.
Okay, I'm ready. Wait a minute.
Do you have a favorite chili recipe?
Do I ever? I'm telling you, what you do is you take your cans home and you get your can of pickle. And then, lay up on and tilt and turn and turn. And then you take your cake off and My favorite recipe is the clothes and then you have, and then take a bag of food and empty them, and then it's a Denison's. Delicious Denison's.
All right.
Canned chili.
Well, Chainsaw Guy, I know you've been super busy. This is your busy time of year, and for you to take just a few minutes with us every year at Halloween, it doesn't feel like Halloween unless we talk to you, and you are always so helpful and have great advice.
Well, thank you. I've got to go back and work on I'm remodeling my rec room, you know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I got to go back to work on that. I built this display case for all of my old Playboy magazines, and now I'm going to build a little rack where I can where I put all my Perry Como records.
Perry Como
Perry
records.
Como. Listen, you put on a Perry Como and open a Playboy. Can of Denison's and I'm set.
Okay.
See you later.
Happy Halloween,
Happy
Chainsaw
Halloween,
Guy.
sir.
Was an old one.
Yes.
Very old.
7:47. Time now for Boner of the Day
And
winner.
The boner of the day is brought to you in part by I had some meatloaf and whipped potatoes, and we went out for dinner.
You ate out meatloaf?
Yeah, because my family does not care for meatloaf. So when I see it on
When
a
you
menu,
get a chance to,
I go,
yeah.
oh, I think I'll have some meatloaf because I personally love meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
And Squatters Pub and Radio from Hell present Lights Camera Brunch, Sunday, January 25th, featuring brunch and a special independent film themed Radio from Hell podcast recording session. Get your tickets today at x96.com.
I know some of you may think that it's a little bit of a contradiction. I don't care for balled meatballs, but I don't care. But I really like meat that loafs. I don't.
It's loaf shaped.
Yeah, it's loaf shaped. It's not balled.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
but it's the shape
ingredients
is
are often the same.
The shape is different. All right, there's a lot of voting here. The first one, the clarinet got 21 votes. So it was a big battle between number 2, I was trying to kill a spider, and Jesus Bot will come to the earth and smite the wicked. I think the correct one won. It was boner candidate number 2, the DoorDash driver, who was spraying
not what I've
the
got.
food. Oh.
No, that's not what I've got.
Oh, you know what?
I've got number 3.
Yep, it didn't populate correctly here. I was looking at a different date of boner voting.
Yeah.
It didn't populate the right way. It was number 3 by a lot. 176 votes.
Yes.
Jesus Bot.
Jesus Bot.
Yeah.
People get their news from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's your boner of the day for today, December 15, 2025. Now qualified to be. Well, no, we're not doing boner of the week, are we?
No.
No, we're not.
We're on location, so we will
that's
be.
right.
So tomorrow is the last day we will be in studio here. Then Wednesday we will be doing the Road to the Road Home from Young Chevrolet in Layton.
So come and see us there. If I may, I was just looking at the dashboard of cash donations to the Road Home, and you can donate on behalf of a radio station that you like. That would be us. And early this morning, I said we're about $500 ahead of the other stations.
Yes.
We had $3,000 some odd dollars in donations.
Okay.
It's jumped up to $6,500.
Wow.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we're
Thank
way
you.
ahead right
See,
now.
this is the way to do it, folks. Is
Yeah.
just go online and donate, because the Road Home, they've got connections. They can make your dollar go further. Plus, there's the match.
Yeah.
So your $1 becomes $2, and it's done and taken care of if you just do it right now.
There's a banner at the top of x96.com that says Road Home Mediathon. If you click on that and scroll down, there's a big red donate button.
Now, if I also may, remember last week we talked about Nolan. I think he's in the 6th grade, and he wanted to go big this year. Donations for the Road Home, and he he got his dad to rent a Ryder moving van.
Really?
Moving truck, yeah, like a big truck, not a trailer, a big truck. And he wants to collect things for the road home. He's in the 6th grade. So his dad says, for as long as I can remember, Nolan has loved helping the homeless, especially homeless children. In 3rd grade, and that's when we met him, I think, we decided to participate in the Road Home Mediathon, and on his own he collected a bunch of stuff. Well, he's gone big. Cannon and Company Real Estate Services. So how is he going to fill up this truck with stuff? He's now gotten drop-off points. Nolan has gotten places
This
that
is
you
a
can.
kid that
he-
doesn't organize this.
Yes. So you can go to Cannon and Company Real Estate Services in West Jordan Gateway Office Park. It's 9089 South, 1300 West, Suite 130, and drop off things for the road home there. On behalf of Nolan, there'll be a box set up. You can just drop stuff there. You can go to Club Pickleball in Sandy, 2038 West, 90th South in Sandy. Nolan will have a box there for people to drop off stuff.
Excellent.
Let's see, Home Depot parking lot, 1226 North Exchange, Saratoga Springs. So there you go. Nolan is going big.
Well, that's great.
And Nolan is going places. Like if this
Yeah.
kid is doing this now, can you imagine what he's going to do as an adult?
As he gets older,
I'm so proud of him.
But also,
We need to get the TV people in on this and have them interview Nolan.
Somebody should. But also, the Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers are places where you can make your donation.
Yeah, any Rocky Mountain Chevy dealer.
There's a whole list of them. Again, if you click on that Mediathon banner on X96.com, there's a list of all the locations. So we'll be at Young Chevrolet in Layton, but that's not the only one. You can donate at any of them.
And if you can't afford cash, okay, goods are also very, very welcome. Somebody, when we were in at Riverton last week, brought in like 5 or 6 coats on a rack.
Yeah,
they were slightly used, but they were really nice coats. Very, very nice winter coats.
Well, I mean, people run into Costco today, pick up a bag of socks.
Yep.
Yeah,
you might think that's not very much.
It's something.
New, clean, warm socks go a long way, and that's not that much of an investment for you.
And on our website, there's a list of items that are needed. So if you go there, x96.com, and take a look, you can find items that they're looking for to be donated.
And when you donate money by clicking on that banner, and they make it easy, you can do it through Venmo, or you can do it through credit card, or there's right at the top it says, so we want you to donate on behalf of us, X96, because in addition to wanting to do good for the community, we're also fiercely competitive.
Yes.
And we want to raise more money than all of the other radio stations. And the thing at the top says, oh, I love all the radio stations.
Don't
no,
do that.
No, you don't. You love, there shall be no other radio station before us.
Exactly. And be honest. Look at that list of radio stations. Come on. There's got to be at least one there that you don't like.
So there's one I kind of like there, but and I like the people that work at some of them. Yeah. Donate on behalf of X96. You must.
This year, more than ever.
Those liberals, they donate for the homeless? I don't know.
Well, I'll donate some bootstraps.
People can pull themselves up.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I know that we're horrible political liberals, but we also want to do nice things for the community. So far we've only raised 4% of the overall goal total.
I think sometimes people feel like they have to wait till we're doing the actual broadcast. You can do it right.
Yeah, that, and psychologically, people don't give unless it's snowing outside for some reason. That's something
it is
that
kind of a weird.
we have noticed over the years. How many years have we been doing this now? I don't know. But when it snows a lot, we get more money. And because it's not snowing, no. Don't let that affect your thinking. Come on.
The need's there no matter what.
Exactly. Traffic, Gina, please.
Let's see. Crash northbound I-215 west at 31st South in West Valley. Crash northbound Bangor Highway 90th South in West Jordan. 2 right lanes of 3 lanes are blocked there. And let's see, northbound 89 Main Street in Farmington. And whatever you're seeing out there, please share it with us via text at 33986. Ring in the new year with champagne and live bluegrass music from Pixie and the Party Grass Boys, December 30th and 31st at the Commonwealth Room. Get tickets at thecommonwealthroom.com.
Thank you very much. All right, we will take a break. We'll be back after these. Bill Frost is here to tell us what's on TV this week. Stand by for that. Also, Beat Gina coming up as well. All of that on the way. Zero Res.
I know it doesn't sound like a gift, but I bet if you gifted a cleaning from Zero Res to somebody, they would be thrilled. I might do this for my parents. I think that might be a good gift for them.
That is a good idea.
This Christmas. And something that's nice to do after the holidays, because you got all the people over, the parties, there's all kinds of stuff. Call Zero Res and get them scheduled. You can get 3 rooms cleaned for $129 when you mention X96. They do air duct cleaning, too. Weather gets colder, we're inside more and breathing that air inside your house. If you've got pets especially, your air ducts are probably full of dander and hair and all kinds of stuff. Get that cleaned out. You'll be surprised that Zero Res can dry as fast as they do, by the way. If you've had other carpet cleaners come in, sometimes it takes days, not hours. Zero Res cleans really fast. So get your home refreshed before the holiday craziness, and then have them come after, too, and clean after the holiday mess. Call 866-0RES or go online at zerores.com to schedule your appointment today.
X96 has declared war on Christmas.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Well, it's time to play along with America's favorite game show, Beat Gina. Yes, Gina is loose as a goose and primed like a pump to beat the stuffing out of TV critic Bill Frost, playing on behalf of some unlucky contestant. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola. Itchy, swollen, sore, pains in the bum? You might have hemorrhoids. If you're experiencing these unpleasant symptoms, you're not alone. As a matter of fact, 1 in 2 radio announcers have experienced hemorrhoids at some point in their lifetime. So when hemorrhoids strike, you want pain relief that acts fast and brings long-lasting relief. New Anusol Plus has an added anesthetic to provide extra relief from pain and itching when you need it most. So when you feel that burning, itching irritation, get the #1 doctor-recommended brand of hemorrhoid relief, Anusol Plus, available in suppository form or convenient soothing ointment. And now, try new Anusol cleaning wipes. Asked for it by name. Anusol Plus, available at pharmacies everywhere. And now, he too acts fast and brings long-lasting relief. He's your host, the internationally acclaimed Kerry Jackson.
You know, when I see that product on the shelf, I don't feel like
it's not Anusol.
It's not.
It is Anusol.
Anusol. That
Not
might have been a
Anusol.
marketing problem there, but anyway. Thank you for being here, Bill Frost, to play on behalf of David Cooley. So,
all right,
you are David. You are playing for David.
Okay.
And if you beat Gina at these multiple choice pop culture trivia questions, for David, you will win
tickets to Fork Fest in American Fork on June 16th and 17th. See dozens of bands, including Utah's own The Aces. You can find out more about this show at x96.com.
All right. We need to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you an advantage in the game, Bill. Heads or tails, please?
Tails.
All right. Coin toss app says tails.
All right.
You can see.
man.
That means Bill Frost goes first. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. First question for Bill. If you get it correctly, you get the point for David. If not, I'll allow Gina to answer the question correctly and steal the point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you has 3 points. We'll start off with some Star Wars trivia. Leftover Star Wars trivia.
Okay.
Bill, in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, 2005, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker lead a mission to rescue which kidnapped character?
Okay.
Is it 1, Princess Peach, 2, Padme, 3, the Lindbergh baby, or 4, Palpatine?
2.
Padme? Terribly sorry.
Oh. Gina, your chance to steal.
Not really up on the prequels.
Palpatine?
Palpatine.
All right, it's 1-0.
Question mark? My answers usually have a question mark.
Which is just
silly.
Yeah.
All right, it's 1-0, and Gina controls the question.
Yes.
Gina, I'm going to make this even harder for you.
Why?
Because all of these characters are real.
Oh, okay.
It just demonstrates how terrible Star Wars names are.
Okay.
All right. What was the lizard creature that Obi-Wan Kenobi rides in Star Wars: The Clone Wars?
Jeez, okay.
What is the lizard creature?
All right.
Was it a Kirkordian named Worm Loathsome? Was it 2, a Baractyl named Boga? Was it 3, a Kowakian named Salacious Crumb? Or 4, a Balasar named Elon Sleazebagano?
Those are not all real.
Those are real Star Wars characters.
2.
Yes, a Baractyl named Boga.
It's 2-0, Bill.
Wow.
You're going to have to dig to get
Beating
this
Gina is a hard thing to do, Bill Frost.
Moving away from Star Wars trivia to Billy Joel trivia. Bill?
Yes.
What genre was the band that Billy Joel was in briefly in 1969? What genre band? Was it 1, heavy metal, 2, opera, 3, folktronica, or 4, German reggae?
Oh, wow. What was the first 2 again?
Don't know why you won't consider folktronica, but anyway. Heavy metal or opera?
I'm going to say opera.
No.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Man, I'm sucking.
Gina.
Bill Frost, I'm disappointed in you.
I don't think Tronica became a thing until the 90s.
So then it must be heavy metal.
It is heavy metal.
And Gina wins the game handily.
Wow, that was fast.
That was, well, we didn't want to keep you, Bill.
We know we got your real job. That you gotta go
Now I
through.
need to know what that band was.
I think you need to do a deep dive on
Yes.
Billy Joel's heavy metal band.
Would not have thought that.
Look it up.
I'm feeling bad for who? Who am I feeling bad for?
It's Dave Cooley.
Dave
Oh,
Cooley.
Dave has requested that my voice be on his home answering machine.
Dave, I feel bad for you. So even though Bill Frost lost for you, you are going to get those tickets to see the Aces at Fork Fest anyway.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Bill Frost.
Thank you, Bill, for filling in. Listen, I got to go and check on. I've got a trash pile burning, and I don't want to get out of hand.
All right.
Rory in Centerville said they heard Billy Bob Thornton interviewed, and he said, some little kid came up to me and told me how much he liked Bad Santa. And I said, what's wrong with your parents that they're letting you watch that?
Exactly.
In Centerville.
In Centerville.
Yeah.
All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
Yes, it's the season of giving at Haster Games. They're working with the Marines and their charity Toys for Tots. Bring in your new unwrapped toys and games to donate to Haster Games, 6831 South State or HasterGames.com.
Thank you.
He's here in the studio with us now. He's Bill Frost, William P. Frost. He is a writer. You can read his writing at cityweekly.net. Generally, and other places occasionally, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, he's a podcaster. It's the TV10 podcast, available weekly.
Yeah, not this week, but most weeks.
Most weeks.
Yeah.
You can get that wherever you find podcasts. And he's also a musician. The band is called Magda Vega, and you can find everything Bill Frost related where?
At BillFrost.tv.
Okay, then.
There's actually some stuff this week.
Okay.
And
I'm ready to take notes.
Okay, tomorrow, the full season 6 of My Next Guest Needs No Introduction with David Letterman.
Yay, I love this show.
We got a taste of it with the Adam Sandler a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the guests this season include Michael B. Jordan, Jason Bateman, and Mr. Beast. So I guess he's now on down to the B's on his list. And Wednesday, Fallout Season 2.
Oh,
Prime Video.
really?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Now, do they drop just once a week?
They'll drop 2 on Wednesday and then once a week after that.
Yeah. and it's already been picked up for a third season.
Mm-hmm.
And joining the Macaulay Culkin and Justin Theroux will be joining the cast this season.
Okay.
Macaulay Culkin will need no makeup.
No. On Thursday, you still play Counting Crows around here?
A little bit,
maybe a little bit. We got a rock documentary on Thursday on HBO and HBO Max. Counting Crows. Have you seen me lately?
No.
I mean, I am surprised they're able to get a whole documentary out of
That is surprising.
this.
But I did see an interview with Adam Duritz, and they asked him point blank, "How were you able to score all of these beautiful women when you were in the band?" He goes, "I don't know,
No idea.
No idea.
no idea."
Yeah, we'll be talking to Adam and whoever else is in the band.
Yeah.
If you could name a member of Counting Crows
Good luck.
besides Adam
Oh,
Nobody can.
There was Heckle and Jekyll.
and Bob the drummer. Yeah. Also on Thursday, the 5th season of Emily in Paris with Lily Collins on Netflix.
I guess people like that.
Yeah, but the last couple of seasons, she's actually been getting outside of Paris. I think this season she's going to Rome.
Oh, really?
Why don't they change the name of the show?
They should change it every season.
Yeah.
It's a travelogue show now.
Sure.
On Friday, we have an experimental animation special, Adult Swim's The Elephant on Adult Swim and HBO Max. It's a story that combines 4 different animators like Adventure Time's Pendleton Ward, Steven Universe's Rebecca Sugar, and a couple of others. And they were told the show was in 3 acts, and they didn't tell them what the show was really going to be about. They had some basic guidelines, but they didn't tell them what was going to be going on in the other acts that are done by other people.
Okay.
So they just kind of left the animators hanging, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, they said animate something around this idea, and we'll put it all together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's actually kind of
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay. All
and there'll
right.
also be a documentary making of called Behind the Elephant, explaining all of this much better than I can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also on Netflix on Friday, Breakdown 1975, Morgan Neville's examination of the peak periods of cinema history. Now we're looking at 1975. We're talking to people like Martin Scorsese, Oliver Stone, Albert Brooks, and fans like Seth Rogen and Patton Oswalt, talking about their favorite movies of 1975. And I'm trying to think of one off the top. I'm sure
Airport 75.
There you go. It's right in the title.
It's there.
It's the only one I can think of.
There must have been others. And also on Friday, Kumail Nanjiani is back with his first stand-up special in about 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Night Thoughts. And he's got, if you go to x96.com, see the trailer, he's got them big swole arms.
Yeah, he kept working out
Yeah.
after his superhero movie. He didn't
Yeah.
just do it for the Eternals. Is that what it was?
The Eternals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kept going to the gym after.
Oh, they taught him how to do it, and he says, "I don't know. I've got the information. I might as well stick with it." 75 was a landmark year for movies.
Yep.
Jaws.
Yeah.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Dog Day Afternoon.
Well, there you go.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in that.
You know, I mean, that's just a few.
And going all the way to Saturday, this is one of those Lifetime Christmas movies. And this is a first. We've finally gotten around to A Pickleball Christmas.
I love it.
You do?
I love it.
You really do?
Yes.
Yeah, this is on Lifetime, and a tennis pro returns home to Florida and learns that his family's racket club is about to be sold away, which is like holy 1%er problems here.
Yeah.
And
But they're turning it into a pickleball
well,
place?
there's already pickleball there, but
Oh, okay.
he teams up with the local pickleball coach, played by Zibby Allen. I just had to say that name.
Yeah.
And there's a high-stakes winner-takes-all. We got to save the racket club pickleball tournament. I don't know how that happens.
Okay.
At Christmas.
At Christmas time, yeah.
They have a sort of sense of irony and humor in some of these movies. I mean,
In
they're-
some of them,
Yeah,
yes.
they're doing this. They're not doing this seriously.
I think you need to watch it, Bill, and report back.
No, I don't want to.
Somebody's just in the chat room just sent the poster for it, and yeah, it looks terrible.
Oh, yeah. And if this goes well, I expect next year we'll get a Pickleball Christmas 2, Dink the Halls. Thank you very much for the pickleball pun. And that's it for the new stuff this week. And a couple of well-known shows, and one you probably aren't watching. Stumble on NBC is on
Stumble?
Friday. It's on Friday night. Stumble.
That's the cheerleading show.
Yeah, it's hysterical. It's
Is it really?
so funny? Yeah.
Because see, I've read that it was not good.
No,
so
it's not a reality show. Or
No, it's
it's
sort of like The
Bring
Office
It
meets
On,
Bring It
kinda?
On. Yeah.
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 And it's like it's just cracks me up every time. You can watch it on
Well,
Peacock.
I need
and
to go back and look at it then.
yeah, it's on Friday night, so that's not a good
No,
time to
it'll-
be on for
that'll
anything.
kill it. Yeah.
And also the new season of Landman. It's actually turning into a
I've been watching that.
thoughtful, nuanced show, which I did not think was possible.
I love Landman.
They're just kind of Billy Bob Thornton is now kind of a side character.
Oh, really?
It kind of seems
Yeah.
that way
Hmm.
compared to all the other people around him, especially his wife and his daughter.
See, that's what's keeping me away. I haven't started this season
Because they're
yet. It's
crazy?
because I was told that it really is heavy on the
So far it
the
has
wife
been,
and
yeah.
daughter.
Yeah.
And I don't care for either of them.
Yeah.
And Sam Elliott.
Yeah, we got Sam Elliott.
He's coming to live with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So that could be good.
And Demi Moore also
And Demi
getting
Moore.
a lot more screen time this season.
Oh, that's good.
Now that John Hamm's dead, spoiler.
Oh.
I'm just looking at that pickleball poster that somebody sent
Yeah.
us, or picture from the pickleball Christmas, and it's a picture of two people who are trying to convince us that they're attractive.
You're not buying it?
Or it's Lifetime.
Yeah, and they're standing back to back.
Yeah.
And they're really not. They're trying to be attractive, but they're not quite making
so much.
You get the really, really ridiculously good-looking people for the Netflix Christmas movies.
Right.
Yeah.
And then next down would be Hallmark, and then Lifetime.
Uh-huh.
And if you go to like Great American Family, oof. Boy,
Yeah.
It's a pickleball Christmas.
Yeah.
So you told us about last week. You told us about the Sean Diddy Combs
Oh, the documentary.
docuseries.
Did you watch it?
There's 4 episodes. I just finished the 3rd.
Yeah.
He's not a good person.
Like, did you learn stuff you didn't know?
I did learn stuff I
Okay.
didn't know.
You know, I could watch stuff about Sean Combs because I know really almost nothing about about him.
He's not a good person. That's really what
I've heard that.
That's so far the takeaway is. That's what I'm getting.
And 50 Cent says, he says, I have a more tape.
I got more.
That's even worse than
Oh,
what,
we'll have
what-
part 2.
Well, I guess that somebody hired a documentary film crew to be with him before he got arrested.
Oh.
And so there's a lot of footage of him in a hotel room ranting and raving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's rough to watch.
And
Also,
he was probably aware they were there.
Yeah,
This,
oh.
this is going to turn out great for me.
oh yeah, yeah. Also, Sarah Squirm. Watch that.
What is that?
That's Sarah Sherman's stand-up.
Oh, okay.
From Saturday Night
But
Live.
I'm here to tell you, you are not prepared for this show.
I don't know if I
Why?
wanted. I don't know if I
No
wanna do
one
it.
is
Why-
prepared
why?
for this show.
Why?
First of all, if she's not on something, boy, she just has so much energy
Yeah.
and just constants. There's not a pause in her whole routine. It's just
So, well, that's
and
okay.
then there is all of the gross stuff that she does. She spends an entirely too much time talking about her
Area?
Private
area.
parts?
Area. Yeah.
Yeah. And the set is like Pee-wee's Playhouse from the Dark Side.
Yeah. And then they do footage of her larynx and and colonoscopies. And
Huh?
yeah.
I don't think I need.
You're
this.
not prepared for
I
it.
don't think
And
I
they're
need
actually
this.
saying that in the promos. You're not ready for this.
You're not ready for it. Trust me. Oh, yeah, it's
very small doses of her, and this is a whole big.
this is an
And then-
hour.
and then, of course, we were watching The Chair Company.
Oh.
And it's pretty funny and pretty odd. And I'm watching it with my wife. And then there's a scene where there's Ebenezer Scrooge, and he gets very graphically serviced by
Hey.
by an angel or whatever. And my wife said, Why did they have to do that? This show's pretty funny, and now I'm just never going to watch it again.
There you go. All right. Thank you, Bill Frost.
Bill Frost, .tv, and read his stuff at City Weekly, cityweekly.net. That's where you find that.
All right.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you very much.
Crash northbound Bangor Highway 90 south, closing 2 right lanes. You're probably going to want to use an alternate route through there if possible. Crash northbound I-215 west, 31st south in West Valley. Check our message stream, see if anybody sent anything in there. Nope, but if you see something, please share it with us, 33986.
Oh, so the documentary film crew, that apparently Diddy hired them.
Yeah.
But didn't pay them.
Oh,
And
so they're like, yeah, you bet, you can have this footage.
50 Cent said, how much? And, took it. All right. Anyway, there we go. We got Beat Gina coming up after these messages. Beat Gina, it's a multiple choice pop culture trivia. What is our prize?
Ooh, Devo coming to town.
Ooh,
the
Devo.
Complex, April 7th.
All right, you get some tickets to see Devo. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Line up to play Beat Gina after these messages and a song. Stand by for that. UtahAdvocates.com.
If you've been in an accident, this is the place you want to turn. If you've been hurt and you know this isn't your fault, turn to the advocates. Don't try to deal with the insurance companies yourself, because they don't have your best interests at heart. The advocates will have your best interests at heart, and they will get you a settlement because that's how they get paid.
Well, yeah, you're never going to write them a check.
No.
Yeah.
Not a dime out of pocket for the call, nothing. They will just, if they take your case, you can be almost positive they will get you a settlement from the insurance company. And it's not like you're not suing some person. You're just getting what you deserve out of a company that's their business is to pay out.
You've made the payments to your insurance company. It's time for them to pay you.
The advocates are award-winning injury attorneys. You can reach them at 801-355-5550, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Or if you're shy and you want to chat online, it's UtahAdvocates.com.
I have something I want to talk about.
What's that?
Yes.
So, I'm watching The Last of Us. And don't worry, what I'm going to tell you is there's no spoiler here.
It's all the rage. The Last of Us, sort of a zombie show on HBO.
And a couple of episodes, if you don't know, it's man trying to help girl get across country during...
Reluctantly trying to help her.
During a zombie fungus apocalypse, because she may be the cure.
By the way, she's great in that.
She really is.
She's great. Bella
Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey.
So a couple episodes ago, they're at a gas station, and she's rooting around to see if she can find anything in there. Oh, and she finds a box of tampons. She's very excited.
Yeah.
Look at what I found! A box of tampons.
Yeah.
So there was that.
Okay.
Then, in the most recent episode that I watched,
Which is not last night's.
Last
week's.
Yeah. They're getting help from some people. I won't go into who, but they give them some new clothes, and she gets gifted a menstrual cup.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because both Sue and I went, oh.
No, I am so glad they're addressing
Did they say
this.
that?
Well, they
No,
showed the
they didn't
instructions.
have to. And she's looking at it. She's like, "Oh, that's kind of gross, but cool."
It came with instructions.
But this is something that bothered me the whole time I watched The Walking Dead. Menstruation was never addressed.
Really?
Yes.
You wanted menstruation to be addressed.
Yes.
Why?
Katie knows
Why? Why would you want menstruation to be addressed?
You are on the run. You're going from town to town.
That's what the show's about. Yeah, it's not about menstruation.
Sometimes you have food, sometimes you don't.
Gina?
Sometimes you have water, sometimes
Gina, why don't we mention menstruation in every story that's ever told?
Well, sometimes I get the menstrual cramps real hard.
Because in most stories, Bill, you just go to the drugstore and you get what you need and take care of it.
How
That's
do you know?
not available.
How do you know unless we address it?
easy to assume that in other stories, when life is normal, that's something that you are able to
Human
do.
beings are inventive, Gina, and there was a time, there hasn't always been tampons from the beginning of
I
time.
know, but it is. See, you don't understand that this is.
I understand, but it's a
I
problem.
don't think you do.
Of course I do. But why do you need to?
If
why
if
would
you understood, you wouldn't. You would not be questioning why this is a big deal and why it's a big deal that they're addressing it in The Last of Us.
I think it's a good thing that I don't mind that they addressed it, but I don't
Because your period comes whether there's zombies around or not.
I'm
And
aware
what are
of
you
this.
going to-
I know.
What are you going to do?
All right, both of you.
Yeah. Yes. The arbiter of sanity here.
I just have to remind you, it's a show.
Right.
Relax.
Right.
And I also have to remind both of you that you both complained an awful lot when the show 24 was on that he never went to the bathroom.
Yes.
All right?
It takes not
Or
even
eating,
1 second.
Or eating.
Yeah.
You didn't. I remember this was a problem for both of you.
No, because I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch the show, so I don't think that was a problem for me.
I'm
just saying that you're demanding an awful lot from your shows.
I know.
I appreciate
because the story needs to go forward.
The show is not about Jack eating
It's not an instructional manual.
It just took a second.
You know,
there was barely even any dialogue about this menstrual cup.
I don't
it
know.
was just sitting there, and I'm like, yes, something I have always wondered about.
and I believe, and I could be wrong, that menstruation was addressed on Walking Dead a couple of times.
Might have been. Did they ever
watched more
because
of
I
it.
watched more of it.
You were talking today about how much you love Little House on the Prairie.
Yes.
Did they ever address menstruation on that? Huh? Back in the old times, living on the prairie? I bet they didn't.
Our historian is checking in, saying that you did in fact talk a great length about Jack on 24 not taking time for a dump.
I'm surprised because I didn't watch the show, but I guess I.
Now, when I got my hysterectomy, I will admit to you one of the things I was glad about is not just not having to deal with that in the regular times, but I also thought, if we ever have an apocalypse, I do not have to worry about whether there's a menstrual cup available or not. I'm good to go.
Great.
This made me
So you're more likely
happy.
to survive.
That's great.
Yes.
You can't help repopulate the human race,
No,
but
I wouldn't be
but there you go.
But the changes involved in the menopause are characteristic only of womankind.
I was thrilled.
You like that Little House on the Prairie? Didn't it bother you that they never mentioned menstruation?
The Flex Company, who makes menstrual cups, this is a story about what I was just talking about, said they saw a 400% increase in sales in the 2 days after the episode aired on HBO. 400% increase.
Maybe
because
we
the
can't-
menstrual cup in the apocalypse, that is the preferred method.
Well, because it's reusable.
Yeah.
Reusable, and you don't. Yeah.
Is it? I don't know if you can answer this question, but I don't really know. I mean, I have a rough idea of how it works.
Yeah.
But how do you remove it without, spillage?
Well, my guess is it's not ideal for that.
It's not the greatest invention, no. It works.
I never used one.
I'm
But
pretty
you
sure I've
rinse it
seen
out.
one in the bathroom at my house.
But you rinse it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're on the run, you could probably just use spit.
Well, no, Bill, you could crouch next to a river. That's another.
If you're in a hurry. But I
Okay.
yeah, I wonder if that somebody, because you've never used one.
I
right?
have not.
So maybe somebody. I'll ask my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know I've seen one.
She's ready for the
Yeah.
apocalypse then, if she already uses those.
I think she's ready to leave me. That's what I think. That's what
I'm
I
going to
think.
pack all these tampons.
Yeah.
I need a menstrual
That's
cup.
right. I was getting out of here.
Oh, Sue's weighing in. She says, I think there's a lot of women who only think that tampons and pads are the only choice for them. They may not know about the
The menstrual
cup or Diva cup, as I have heard it called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Well,
is
they
a
don't-
very important detail that I'm glad.
I don't think. Do they have TV commercials for it? Because there
For the
used to
cups?
be. There used to be. I don't see commercials much anymore. There used to be tons of tampon commercials.
I have not seen one.
Well, they should advertise rather than depend on zombie shows.
And might I suggest radio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
as a matter of-
affordable.
I'll bet sales of Diva cups, of menstrual cups, go up in Salt Lake City by 400% after this discussion.
The menopause may be defined simply as the cessation of menses.
Thank you.
Cessation of menses.
Oh, best thing that ever happened to me was the cessation. A crash westbound 5th South at the I-15 junction and westbound of Full in Davis County. Crash northbound I-15. This is down in Nephi. That's where I'm wondering if people are off today or something. There's not a lot of traffic, and we didn't have a lot of voting for boners.
I don't know.
Not sure what's going on, but
It's not a holiday of any sort.
I don't think so. Toyota has 20 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. Visit your Utah Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, we'll join our Beat Gina game in just a moment. But first, this word from Dolly Madison Cupcakes. Oh. Because it's National Cupcake Day. Dolly Madison Cupcakes. Seriously moist. Seriously creamy. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola, and say goodbye to dry snack cakes. Dolly Madison Cupcakes are crafted with a rich chocolate cake that's unbelievably moist and then filled with a generous dollop of our signature creamy filling, finished with a smooth, sweet frosting. This is the indulgent, balanced treat your sweet tooth has been waiting for. That's the Dolly Madison, the Dolly difference. Always moist, always delicious. And now, here's the man who likes Dolly Madison cakes. He's full of sweetness and always ready when you are. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Johnny Ola, professional game show announcer. All right. Let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant, Gina. It looks like we'll be going up against Kyle today.
Hi,
Kyle,
Kyle.
are you there?
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kyle.
Are you sick?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
All right, Kyle.
Sick in the head.
We're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Head.
All right, let's see what happens. It is tails. Terribly sorry.
You're going to have to work for these Devo tickets. They're coming to the complex on April 7th.
All right, because you lost the coin toss, Kyle, that means Gina goes first. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. First question for her to answer on her own with no interference. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I'll ask you the same question, and you can steal her point away by getting it correctly. And we'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right, we got some leftover trivia from the week prior. Home Alone trivia.
Okay.
All right, Gina. Start with you. In Home Alone 2, where are the McAllisters going on vacation?
Okay.
Is it 1, Stankwell Falls?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2, Hooterville? Is it 3, New York? Or 4, Miami?
New York. No. What?
I'm sorry, Gina. That's not
Why?
That
correct.
is not correct. The first one, they went to New York.
Kyle, what's
But
the
then
answer?
Okay.
Kyle?
What were the choices again?
Is it 1, Stankwell Falls? Is it 2, Hooterville? Is it 4, Miami?
I'm going to guess 4.
Miami is correct. See,
He goes to New York and
the kid winds up in New York.
Okay.
He gets on the wrong plane.
That's one for Kyle, and Kyle controls the question.
There you go. Kyle, Home Alone 3 was what actor's first major role? Home Alone 3, this actor, it was their first major role. Is it 1, Tilda Swinton? Is it 2, Calculon? Is it 3, Scarlett Johansson? Or 4, Kevin Kilner?
I'm going to guess Scarlett Johansson.
Correct.
All right, 2-0. Back to Gina.
Gina.
What?
For Home Alone 2,
Yes.
Brenda Fricker's character, the Pigeon Lady,
Yes.
You ready?
was based on what? Is it 1, the old bird woman from Mary Poppins? Is it 2, Aunt Bee from the Andy Griffith Show? Is it 3, Large Marge? Or was it 4, RuPaul?
Number 1.
Mary Poppins.
All right.
The old bird woman.
2-1. Kyle, you're in the lead. You control the question. If you get this one, you win the game.
Kyle, for Home Alone 1, Joe Pesci deliberately avoided Macaulay Culkin on set because he wanted Culkin to think what? Is it 1, that he was really wanted by the law? Was it 2, that he was mean? Was it 3, that he was taller than 5'2"? Or is it 4, that he's not a clown here to amuse him?
I'm going to guess number 2.
He was mean, correct.
And Kyle wins the game.
Kyle, you
Nicely
got
done.
those tickets to see Devo coming to the complex on April 7th.
Way to go, Kyle.
All right, congratulations. Hang
Thanks,
on.
guys.
Hang on the lines. We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
So I have to get home. I've got a moist and creamy Dolly Madison cake waiting for me.
Oh, yum. All right, big boy news now, brought to you by
Laser Maestro presents Rush only at Clark Planetarium. Step inside Friday and Saturday nights. Feel the power of Rush like never before. Stunning visuals, heart-pounding sound, legendary music surround you in every direction. Experience the ultimate Rush tribute. Go to clarkplanetarium.org.
Just a horrible, horrible crime. The Los Angeles Police Department says that it is investigating an apparent homicide, and I think now they have charged Rob Reiner's son, Nick.
He's in custody with $4 million bail.
They're charging him with the murder of his parents.
Wow.
Rob Reiner and his wife were stabbed to death in their home. It's just a horrible, horrible thing. And their son Nick has had a lot of problems over the years, drug problems. He's been in and out of rehab, and he lived on the street for a while. He had worked on a movie with his father, Rob Reiner,
about his problems.
Yeah, about his problems. They're trying to work it out through doing a kind of documentary about it. But Donald Trump has reacted to the death of Rob Reiner, and has sought to blame Rob Reiner for his own grisly death, suggesting that Reiner was killed due to his own, quote, Trump derangement syndrome. Hours after Reiner and his wife, Michelle, who was, by the way, a very accomplished photographer, were murdered in their Los Angeles home, Trump took to Truth Social to slam the dead man as a struggling man with obvious paranoia who may have brought his death upon himself. Quote, and I don't think this needs any comment from me on it.
Oh,
this is what
speaks for itself.
This is what Donald Trump said.
Mm-hmm.
A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling, but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS, Trump wrote. But he didn't stop there. He is long known to have driven people crazy with his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights. As the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness, and with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace.
Yeah, you don't need to comment on that.
Nope.
It says it all.
Yeah,
right there.
There are comments here from other people about it. I don't really think I even need to read those. You can, in your own mind, you know what's going on there. And let's see. 10-year-old girl, 2 rabbis of the local Jewish community, a Holocaust survivor. Citizens of France and Israel are the first known victims of a mass shooting at Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia. A beautiful beach. Carrie and I have been there to Bondi Beach, and very popular beach.
It's beautiful.
On a Sunday afternoon, 2 men fired dozens of bullets at a Hanukkah by the Sea celebration, an event to mark the Jewish Hanukkah festival. It's thought about 2,000 people were there in attendance. Police have said that 14 people died at the scene, another 42 people, including 4 children, taken into hospitals. 2 people subsequently died at hospital overnight, a 10-year-old girl and a 41-year-old man. The victim range in age from 10 years of age to 87. Premier Chris Minns said on Monday morning that 5 people remain in critical condition, including 2 officers and a constable and a probationary constable. I guess it just started on the job. It could have been even worse, but there was a man there, presumably Muslim by his name. I don't have his name right in front of me, but he's a man who's there. He sells fruit at the beach. He has a fruit stand, and he tackled one of the shooters, who were, by the way, a father and son.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't armed. He just
tackled.
ran at him, and
there's video of it.
And so he probably prevented even more people from being shot. And in the time he sort of tackled and sort of wrestled the gun away, he got shot a couple of times himself. I think he's going to be he'll recover. But he stopped it just long enough, and then police were able to respond. They killed one of the shooters, and I think it was the younger one. And I think it's the father that's still. He also was shot, but is in hospital in critical condition. So, a more somber celebration could be heard coming out of the Utah State Capitol Sunday on the heels of that deadly attack in Sydney. I heard it from a text message from someone that lives in Brisbane, said resident Samuel Fox, and when I was like, not again. Why can't we just? Why does this have to happen? I broke down. I cried for an hour in my bedroom, said Daniel Harris, who was at the celebration, the Hanukkah celebration here in Utah. Definitely it crossed my mind for a moment. This is a very, very bad thing. Bad people in Australia who would have killed nothing, who would have liked nothing more to hear that, in addition to the terror and the carnage that he caused down in Australia. There were Jews in Utah that decided not to attend Hanukkah and celebrate publicly because they're worried.
Scared, yeah.
They're worried. Rabbi Zippel said that a lot of people stayed home. We can't control what happens in Australia, but we can make sure that our communities outside of Australia will not cower and will not hide in fear, Zippel said. The normally proud and defiant French are waving the white flag in the face of migrant terror. Migrant terror, it says here. That's the New York Post for you.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you put that in there. Paris has shockingly decided to dim the lights on its annual New Year's Eve celebration, which is mostly outdoors on the Champs-Élysées. The massive midnight concert that drew a jubilant crowd of 1 million people last year, with the festivities having drawn throngs to the most beautiful avenue in the world. That's the Champs-Élysées for... What does that mean? That means like the road in heaven, I believe.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Élysée is heaven. So it has been scrapped and replaced by a pre-recorded video to be viewed in the safety and comfort of your own home. No celebration, because there were rumors of
terrorist
attacks, planned attacks on that celebration. Several businesses across West Valley have placed no entry for ICE signs in their front doors here in Salt Lake. After months of detentions across Utah and the country, the idea is to hand out the signs. Came from local advocacy organization Salt Lake Indivisible and Comunidades Unidas. Sarah Buck with Salt Lake Indivisible said her group worked at other states, looked at other states rather, that had started implementing the signs and wanted to do the same in Utah. Included in the sign is QR code that leads users to a website that explains specific guidance on how to deal with ICE in Utah. But there are signs that people are putting in their storefront saying, No ice allowed on the premises. A taco chain in Arizona, Taco Giro, which operates 9 locations in the state and 1 in New Mexico, lost about 10% of its staff after their homes were raided, and they've had to shut down 7 of their restaurants.
Ugh.
Just shut them down because they can't. It's a pretty well thought of local taco chain in Arizona. They had to shut them down. The Treasury Department unveiled new coins celebrating America's 250th anniversary. They failed to include planned designs featuring abolition, women's suffrage, and the civil rights. I don't have time to go into it now, but I'll tell you all about it next hour, maybe. And just to let you know, Carrie, North Korea has a zoo.
Yeah.
And among the attractions at the zoo, they have a smoking chimpanzee.
Excellent.
Yeah, they have a chimpanzee that smokes.
Was that political? That wasn't political.
The smoking monkey?
that's
No,
not-
smoking monkeys
that's
aren't.
not
No,
politics,
that's not
no.
political.
Sports weather traffic.
Well, the Chiefs, they're done. They will not be in the playoffs. They will not be in the Super Bowl. And Patrick Mahomes got hurt, a torn ACL in that game. So if they weren't done before, they're done now because of that. So,
Boy, there's some teams that look really hard to beat, though.
yeah, Broncos are good. The
Bills
are good.
Actually, the Cowboys are really quite good.
Yeah.
L.A. is quite good. So
Want to tell Coach Whittingham thank you for your service, sir. He, as sure everybody's heard by now, has stepped down from the University of Utah. It's true, Bill.
I didn't hear that.
Morgan Scally will be taking over, and Coach Whittingham will still be around in a advisory role for a while, so he's not gone. The Mammoth came from behind to beat the Pittsburgh Penguins in overtime, 5-4 yesterday. They play tomorrow at 5 against the Bruins, and the Jazz are home tonight to the Dallas Mavericks. That's at 7 o'clock. That's your sports.
That monkey doesn't only smoke; he plays basketball.
Oh, even better.
That's not safe to do that.
He doesn't do them at the same time.
Oh, okay. 28 right now, going to be a high of 53 today. We are starting to see that inversion build back in, but hopefully by Wednesday, maybe we'll clear it out a bit. That seems like there's an 80% chance of rain on Wednesday. That should be snow, but we will take any precipitation we can get. Traffic, we've got a crash northbound Mountain View at 54th South off to the left shoulder. Crash northbound I-15 10th North in Salt Lake. Crash, let's see, northbound I-215 West 31st South in West Valley. Tetris Master John says accident 215 North after 35th South. Police just arrived on the scene. Thank you for that. And let's see, that's about it. If you see something, please share it with us via text at 33986. Do you or someone you love struggle with addiction? Help is out there. Renaissance Ranch is one of Utah's best addiction treatment centers. They accept most private insurance and Medicaid. Schedule a free consultation at renaissanceranch.com.
All right, we will take a break. We'll be back after these with some geek news for you. Then the Boner recap game coming up just after 9 o'clock. A chance for you to win some prizes if you can tell us who won the Boner this morning. Stand by for that.
So we did a story last week.
Yeah.
About the new limited edition Oreo cookies.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it was like a graham.
No.
No?
Pretzel,
Oh, yeah,
chocolate pretzel Oreo,
Yeah.
which I got super excited
That sounds great.
because I love a chocolate covered pretzel,
of course.
And I went to the Oreo website and I was going to order a box, and I told you guys this when I went to the website. You know, the box was like $10, but then the shipping was like $20. I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that. So I went to the grocery store, and on the shelf I see.
You see,
The chocolate covered
that's them.
Oreo pretzel, and it says right on limited edition. You know, they're not going to be around long. So what did I do? Knowing that I'm going to love this and not be able to get them, I bought 3 boxes of them because I'm like
3 packages.
3 packages
Okay.
because surely I'm going to want to
You're
put
gonna
this in
want
my
it.
food storage.
Yeah.
So this is just a,
and they'll live forever.
and this is just a regular size package of Oreos.
Yeah.
Well, how to
If you
forget?
go to x96.com/live, you can see.
All right.
They're horrible.
Really?
No.
Try it.
Okay.
I bought 3 of these. I went home. I went home. I opened the package. I poured myself a little glass of milk because I like a glass
the
of
way you
milk
like
with
'em,
my
yeah.
Oreo.
Hey, we got any milk out there?
I dunked it,
Jimmy, you bring any milk? Special milk?
and I put 4 Oreo cookies on a little plate with my milk because I get like a little coffee mug and
Smells good.
saucer.
Okay.
Put them on there. I ate one of them. I'm like, these are terrible.
So now this is supposed to be a pretzel.
The cookie
kind of
is
cookie.
the cookie is a pretzel.
The
And then
cookie
it's-
is a pretzel,
and it's
and the
got
filling is
filling,
it's
chocolate.
not the white Oreo
No,
filling. It's a
it's
chocolate
chocolate
filling. All right.
filling.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me what you think. Am I up in the night? They don't taste like a chocolate covered pretzel, that's for sure. They're weird, right?
No.
It's just different.
It's not what you were expecting, though, is
No,
it?
it's not what I was expecting.
And
but
maybe that's
I would like it to be more pretzel-y, but it doesn't taste bad.
it's bitter.
No, it's not.
I'm not getting bitter.
I think that was bile. That was the bile that you had, the anger.
So I don't know if we want to put these in the chicken bucket because I got 3 of these.
No, I'll take one
I
home.
don't want them. I'm so mad about this.
I don't know
Well,
what's the matter with you.
let's put one in the chicken bucket because Sue says ours are coming today. So.
I'll take one home.
I'm so mad. I get excited for the special. Like when the s'more ones came out, I did the same thing. I bought a couple and tucked them away because they're limited. When the Post Malone ones came, I brought them and I
Those
tucked
were
them
good.
away.
You still have them?
No, they're
No,
gone.
they're long gone. These would be good with milk, though.
These taste fine.
Let me try it again.
Try it again. Here. Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe you were just in a mood.
Well, you know, they don't really taste that pretzel-y, but they're good.
And maybe that's it. Maybe I had. It's my fault.
They're
I
a
had
little salty.
I had an expectation.
Go get some salt.
They
And
seem
let's
salty already.
Let's open it up and sprinkle some salt on that chocolate.
More salt?
No, they seem salty to me already. I wouldn't put more salt on mine.
I don't know.
Well,
I went from the gamut of emotions from super excited to get home to try it.
I'm really pissed off about what's going on in the world. You, full of bile about a cookie.
Well, no, that's just it, Bill. I'm looking for the tiny things that will make me happy, and I thought this was going to be one of them.
Yeah, I think you just had an expectation of what it would be, and it didn't meet that expectation.
Because they're not bad.
I don't like it. Well, I'm lousy with chocolate covered pretzel Oreo.
I don't
now.
give one to the chicken bucket.
Well, I don't know if we ought to palm them off on somebody if you think they're awful.
If you win a chicken bucket, let us know how.
Let's put one cookie in every chicken bucket. We have interns who could wrap them. No.
And I'll tell you exactly what I did.
What?
I got home from the store and I took 2 of these downstairs to the food storage and put them on
And
the
put it in the
shelf.
storage.
And then I came upstairs and opened it and poured my milk and put the cookies. And then I went back downstairs.
So this forced you to go up and down the stairs 2 times.
I
That was
said, I'm
terrible.
taking this to work. I hate them.
That would also make you angry.
I had them all set. They were gonna get me through the next 2 months.
They have a little aftertaste.
They did a little bit.
Yeah,
but again, it's not necessarily a bad aftertaste, but it kind of lingers.
I'll take the ones that you don't want.
Okay.
You know, I'll eat them.
Yeah, I think they're
all right.
They're fine.
Okay. Well,
sorry you had such a horrifying experience. I don't know.
I'm looking for
it'll be days before you get over this.
Luckily, we got a good Pope yesterday, or
So you had
my
some
whole
good
day
news.
would have been ruined.
oh, damn, sorry.
It's okay. See, look, I just took one bite out of this one. I haven't even finished it yet.
Oh my God!
Finish it.
Finish it.
Finish it.
Finish it.
this a sponsored feature, Gina?
Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
Ooh, is that is? You said a mouthful there. It is way more than a card store.
All right. Shortly after the show on Thursday, so I was unable to include it in that day's Geek News. It was released, the official teaser trailer for Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Now, this is... it's Crypto peeing on Superman's picture.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
It's this is going to be a different take from the Superman movie, because this is based on a comic book miniseries called Supergirl: Woman of Tomorrow. And
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
now, Supergirl likes to go to planets that have a red sun,
Okay.
not a yellow sun.
Okay.
Yeah, because she doesn't have powers there, which means she can get drunk. She's a party girl.
Okay.
Yes.
No, wait. So she doesn't want to get drunk if she has superpowers.
She can't get drunk.
Oh, she can't.
She can't. Her body metabolizes the alcohol.
Okay.
So she's a universe-hopping party girl in her early 20s.
How's my cue?
Thrown into intergalactic battles.
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
On a mission of vengeance on behalf of an alien girl, Ruthie.
Look, Superman. He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
But it's based on this comic book, Supergirl: Woman of Tomorrow. Gillespie, who wrote the script, said it's really an anti-hero story.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of demons, a lot of baggage coming into this, which is very different from where Superman is in his life. And James Gunn, who did not write or direct this, by the way,
produced it.
He's just in charge of
Yeah.
DC Studios. He said, so many times female superheroes are so perfect.
Yep.
She's not that at all.
Okay.
Like male superheroes have been allowed to be for a while, Supergirl is going to be messy. So there you go. It looks terrific. It's, let's see.
When's it open?
It does open in, where is that?
Soon.
Summer.
Oh, we got to wait.
Summer. You got to wait till
Ways to
summer.
wait.
Yeah. Anyway, that's very cool. Another very cool trailer. Oh, and Rob reminds me, she's not so much a party girl as she's dealing with PTSD because her entire planet, she was there when Krypton was destroyed. Not like Clark, who was sent away before it was destroyed.
Right.
She had to watch it all happen,
Yeah, that'll do something to you.
which will mess you up.
Did you say who's in this? Did you mention?
The actress is, let's see, Millie Alcock.
Oh, I know who that is.
She's from House of the Dragon.
Yeah, she was in Game of Thrones, and I first saw her
Yeah.
in this great Tim Minchin
And
series.
it was funny because James Gunn said, we're casting Supergirl. What about that girl from House of the Dragon? I like that show. And that's how she got the job, essentially. Another trailer that we got is for Street Fighter. The Street Fighter
on the
movie,
game?
based on the game. Now, as you recall, there's Mortal Kombat, and
Right.
then there's Street Fighter.
Yeah.
They're fighting games.
Mhm.
They're similar, but they're also very different, especially in the look and style. Now, this Street Fighter trailer. I mean, it's like cartoon. It's but it's got a huge cast. Most of the characters from the game and some that are only in the game just briefly are in it. But the most interesting casting, I mean, you got Jason Momoa as Blanca, who's this big green alien. You know, that makes sense and everything. Couple of interesting casting. Orville Peck as Vega.
Who's that?
Orville Peck. He's the singer, yeah. Eric Andre as Don Sauvage, who is like the host of
I was
the
going to
games.
say, is this a comic?
It's very funny.
Yeah.
But the strangest casting of them all is, now remember, when they did the Street Fighter movie before, Raul Julia played this
Right,
character. M. Bison.
Right.
David Dashmalian is cast as this
Remind me who that
fighting
is.
character.
Oh,
He's
it's kind of hard to.
Skinny little dude.
You've seen him in a lot of stuff. He was in that Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah, he was
If
in
you
that.
saw that.
David
Dastmalchian.
Oh, yeah.
He's been
you know
in,
him.
He's been in dozens of things.
He's always a bad guy.
No. Oh, often. You're right. I mean,
Yeah.
really, often he is.
Kyle Mooney as Marvin. I mean, it's such an odd cast and an odd-looking film. I hope it works. I hope it works. Then the other little bit of trailer that we got to look at was the you got like 20 seconds of this new Green Lantern TV series, because it's all tucked inside of this coming in 2026 on HBO Max.
All of these things.
So it's all the shows, you know. So you get all the shows, but you get like 20 seconds of the Green Lantern. It's called Lanterns.
I trained my entire life for this.
You're not ready to get up in front of the class until Worring says you are.
And that's about all you get. But it looks like a cop show, which is what it's going to be. It's like I'm getting too old for this kind of thing.
Did you see Brian Fuller has a new movie coming out?
I did not.
Dust Bunny.
Yeah.
With Mads Mikkelsen.
Mm-hmm.
It should be really good.
Yeah.
Well, I know you'll talk about it next
eventually.
Big Geek Show.
Eventually. Let's see. Anyway, so there's all that. And then Disney has agreed to a licensing deal with an open AI company called Sora. And what it is it's a 3-year licensing agreement. It allows users to create and share videos using more than 200 animated characters from Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars.
It's weird that they would do that.
The same day they did this deal, they sued Google for using their characters.
Yeah.
But it's funny because Bob Iger says, what's great about this is that, people will be able to make videos of their favorite Disney characters saying, like, happy birthday to their kids.
Yeah, but they'll use it for other things, too.
Yeah. That's exactly.
It won't just be
I don't know
for
why
that.
they would do this.
And so I file this under the category of what could go wrong. Yeah. Is Bob Iger that naive? I mean, come on. He's been on the internet.
A couple different people letting us know about this wreck, southbound Mountain View at 118th, blocking the right lane. Couple friends of the program letting us know that. We've also got southbound I-15 Pleasant Grove Boulevard. 2 center lanes of 6 are blocked. Crash northbound I-15 2100 north in Lehigh. And whatever you're seeing, you can always text us and let us know. 33986. Do you or someone you love struggle with addiction? Help us out there. Renaissance Ranch is one of Utah's best addiction treatment centers. They accept most private insurance and Medicaid. Schedule a free consultation at renaissanceranch.com.
Very much. KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break, play a song. After the song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you heard. If you weren't listening, go ahead and cheat. Go to x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners December 15, 2025. Click on there. The answer is there for you. What is the prize?
Tickets to see Avenged Sevenfold with Good Charlotte, August 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
Avenged Sevenfold tickets, 877-602-9696. All you got to do is call and play the Boner Recap game. Easy, right after these messages and a song. 877-602-9696.
Hello, yeah, what?
Yeah,
Is that what we're doing?
let's explain what Hello Yeah What is to our friends in the studio.
For these, of course,
Hello, yeah, what?
The other voices you hear, Nate Orchard and Jake Weber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Weber.
got it. Yeah.
They're from Advanced Windows. And what we do this thing, which is really stupid of us, called Hello, Yeah, What?
where we allow people to call us at 877-602-9696 and ask us anything they want. Or
We should have warned people.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So should we step out of the room? I mean,
well, you're
People might want to talk to you.
They
You
may
don't
well they
know.
may want to ask you about the NFL. You don't know.
Or about Windows. They might want to ask you about Windows.
Yeah.
Or playing for Coach up at the U.
Whittingham.
That's right.
Kyle.
Oh, I saw Kyle yesterday. So we live in the same neighborhood, and he rides his Harley.
That's right.
Everywhere. That is a damn handsome man. On the Harley, just cruising through the neighborhood.
Did you drool briefly?
I did a little bit.
Did you see his calves?
Yeah,
Okay,
see?
perfect.
Right? He's a damn handsome man.
877-602-9696.
If he were sitting on my lap, I wouldn't know who he is.
I know you wouldn't. That's why I'm
Oh,
here,
he'd
Carrie.
tell you, Carrie.
Yeah. Would he? Yes. Yeah, I don't know who this person is.
Hello, yeah, what?
Did you also play for Coach Mack?
No, I'm not that old. Coach Mack was like in the 90s. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
I couldn't remember when he was there. But
These guys don't know sports. That's why they keep me around.
That's
They're
right.
not.
That's the sports desk right there.
Yeah,
That's the sports desk.
that's how I know about sports. I know that he drives a Harley Davidson. That's what I know about
That's
sports.
what you know.
Between Gina and Ed Brass and Amy Donaldson, that's my total exposure
yeah.
to sports. That's everything I know about sports.
Do you have any thoughts on? I've actually watched a few of the UFL games.
Mm-hmm.
What have you watched any of them?
Yeah, I've got a few buddies that I actually played either college ball with or in the NFL who are now in the UFL.
Oh, yeah?
And I will be honest, I've never watched a single game, but I've seen highlights.
I've seen bits of them. I haven't
Yeah.
watched the whole game, but I mean, they're trying.
They're trying.
Is that the
Gotta
one
give
that
them
The Rock is
Yeah.
behind? Is
Yeah.
that- Okay.
And it's kind of, he picked up the dregs of the Vince McMahon.
The XFL, was it?
Yeah. Kind of picked up the dregs of that, and they're trying.
Yeah, they're trying.
But, and there's somebody online. Who's this?
This is Matt.
Yeah, what?
Matt.
Hello.
Hi, Matt. What's up?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
I got a little topic here I heard about recently. It's the use of water in Utah as a state. About maybe 70% I saw commented is used for mostly alfalfa farming. And that's kind of the background of Governor Cox. And I don't think he's done anything about it to change this alfalfa farming and water that is used for that. And it's mostly sold to China at cost.
Yeah. It is a problem. Governor Cox's actually main source of income, though, is telecommunications. And they didn't use a lot of water there. I don't
Well,
know.
and to be fair, Governor Cox has asked us all to pray for more water so that we can have more alfalfa. So there.
Hello, yeah, what?
Because the Chinese need our alfalfa there. Thanks for your comment, Matt. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
There he
All right.
goes.
Oh, no.
It must be Dawn.
It is.
Yeah, it's Dawn.
It's
Hi,
Dawn.
Dawn.
Hello, yeah, what?
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. So, Dawn.
She just barely put me on hold, and I didn't have time to breathe.
Dawn, how are you going to dazzle us today?
Well, I don't want to dazzle you. I just wanted you, when I told you about the Ride Out of the Darkness ride,
Right.
motorcycle ride,
Yeah.
you didn't even ask me for any information or anything.
Really?
But if you go on Facebook, if you go to Facebook and you look up Ride Out of the Darkness, it'll pop up their page and all the information is there. It starts at 10 o'clock Saturday morning.
Where?
And they're meeting at the parking lot at Allied Van Lines in West Valley.
Okay.
That's a nice thing you're highlighting, Dawn. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dawn.
Because I know Bill, he's the, he's the guy for the walk out of the darkness, and and I haven't been able to make it for a couple of years, and so what we're doing is we are honoring our pastor lady who passed away by wearing purple. So
Okay. Thank you, Don.
Thanks, Don.
Thanks, Don. See you
God
later.
bless you guys. Thank
All right.
See ya. Haley has been hanging on for a long time, and we'll get to you in a second, Haley. As a matter of fact, we'll get to you right now.
Okay.
Hi, Haley. Thanks for hanging on. Hi. Let me remind people, 877-602-9696 to call and participate in
Hello, yeah, what?
in this feature. Now, Haley, what have you for us?
I'm just calling in again to remind everybody about the Tooele Pride event that's coming up this Saturday
Okay.
from 11 to 4 at the Tooele Marketplace. We're going to have free Aggie ice cream from USU, free snow cones, free face painting, lots of food trucks and vendors and resource booths. So I just want to tell everyone to come and join us.
Okay.
I'm glad you mentioned face painting, because it seems to me like face painting has been shoved aside in these events by food trucks. Everybody's got food trucks.
She said they have food trucks and face painting.
I know.
Yeah, we have both.
It used to be just, face painting, but now face painting and food trucks.
The face painting's been forgotten.
And good choice on the Aggie ice cream.
Yeah.
Because we did a taste off between the BYU ice cream and the Aggie ice cream.
The Aggie was better.
We found the Aggie to be the better.
Aggie is better. Aggie ice cream's much better. And it's free while supplies last. So that's perfect.
There you go.
Nate, when you were playing football at University of Utah, they didn't have ice cream, did they?
No, I think we had churros or something. I don't know.
University of Utah.
Don't apologize for churros. That is a perfectly acceptable treat.
All right. Thanks. See you back.
Thank
See
you.
you, Haley. See you later.
All right, let's go to Mike. Hello, Mike.
Mike.
Hello, yeah, what?
Mike, what's going on?
Mike from Santa Quinn. I have to apologize to my sister if she's listening. She hates hearing my voice in the morning over the radio, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I called last week. Last week I checked in. I told you I was going to go see my dad in the hospital and then go to Buckethead.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's just fine.
Good to hear.
Good. And I've been to hundreds of concerts. You got to go. Like, make it a thing. Find a place he's playing and go.
What
you
makes
will not regret it. You
What
can
makes
drive
it so amazing?
Yeah.
What makes it so amazing?
I mean, I got goosebumps right now. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to figure it out.
Okay.
Figure it out.
You got to go early.
All right.
Well, I've got a meeting
you also
today.
gotta go early. Stand in line and talk to people too. You will meet the most insane people in that line.
I don't think I want to stand in line with insane people.
I mean, are they clinically? I mean,
Oh no! Sorry, insane in a good way.
Oh, okay.
Insane in a good way.
Insane in the membrane.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Mike.
Mike, thanks.
I
See you
love
later.
you guys.
See ya.
It's a true disciple right there.
No kidding, man.
Tim the Tree Guy is here.
Tim.
Good morning.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim. What's going on?
Haven't been yelled at for a while. I figured I'd call in.
Oh, there you go.
What do you want?
He's a hella fan. I'll tell you that. That guy.
Mm-hmm. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever seen Buckethead,
Yeah,
Tim?
you would know if you'd seen him.
Never even heard of it.
Your soul would leave from your body. It's so good.
But right now I'm way slow more than usual for this time of year. So if anybody out there needs help with tree work, give me a call.
Okay.
All right.
801. Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
801-485-1910.
Okay. If you need tree stuff.
Tree stuff.
Yep.
Trimming and poisoning and
Poisoning?
yeah, you poison trees sometimes, don't you, Tim?
Yeah, sometimes you have to. A lot of the trees we have around here will come back to haunt you if you don't.
That's right. I had to poison some trees in my yard. They were awful. Those sumacs, they're terrible.
Sumacs, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They can spread. Anyhow, enjoy your day.
All
Thank
right,
you,
thanks,
Tim.
Tim.
All right.
Sumacs.
Sumacs can
you
destroy
should
your
stop
day.
them at the border. That's what you need to do, is stop them at the border.
All right, our attorney Ed Brass. As a former Cleveland Brown, do you care to predict when the Browns might win a Super Bowl? It's only been 60 years since they last won, before there was a Super Bowl. Signed, a long-suffering fan. He does love the
He
Cleveland
loves
Browns.
the Cleveland Browns.
Yes.
He went to Ohio State. He loves the Cleveland Browns.
I will say this: when I was in Cleveland, I went undefeated in the worst way. We went 0-16. We hadn't won a single game.
Really?
Right? And to our Browns fans out there, thank you for your loyalty and enduring with us to the end. But hopefully that changes soon
What's
to
it
come.
like to be on a team that loses every single game of the season?
Not
It
many
must-
people can say that.
I know. It must be really dispiriting. I mean, does everybody in the locker rooms, everybody just go,
quiet.
Oh yeah, it's hard. I mean, as is life, but I mean, it tests you and it pushes you, and to play at the highest level is great. But when you lose like that week after week, I mean, it does something to
It'll
you.
get
But
to
you
you.
have an
man.
appreciation for your family, for what you do, and just gratitude towards the little things. But yeah, it's not easy at all.
Yeah.
And I would say that's probably one of the things that taken away from my NFL career that's made me a better person. But
Knowing how to lose.
Knowing how to lose is something
I mean,
special.
they're really knowing how to lose is an important thing to know how to do.
And just how you bounce back, right? Because you
Yeah.
can't stay down for too long because you got beautiful kids there that need your help and support, and so you got to keep pushing.
And you got windows to install.
And you got windows to sell. That's right.
You got to sell windows. That's right. So hello, yeah, what? That's how that works.
Lorelei is still alive in Highland. She checked
In Highland.
the little pulse thing in Highland. Yeah,
She's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God for that.
I know you were worried.
I was. Lorelei has been a favorite of mine for a long time. Shall we?
Do the boner recap?
Boner recap time?
Well, I suppose.
Who do we have there?
Well, let's see. It looks like. Hang on. I gotta get the mainframe up here. Tom is here.
Hello, Tom.
Yeah, it's Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Yeah, good. Long time no see.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's been a year.
It has been years, Tom. But we've got to
been
fix
years.
that. We've got to fix that, Tom. Listen, why don't
Please
you and the
do,
missus
please
come
do.
on over to the house?
You and the missus.
Yeah, okay. What are you cooking?
It's potluck. You got to bring a covered dish.
I got it.
Okay. I'll supply the wine. You and the missus come on over.
Okay.
We'll have a good
Deal.
time. All right, Tom, you ready to do the boner recap, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what happens here is I read the three boner candidates we had earlier today, and then you tell me which one was the winner, and you will win a fine prize, which Gina is about to enumerate right now.
X96 welcomes Avenged Sevenfold with Good Charlotte August 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
So you and the missus can go to see Avenged Sevenfold, and then come back to the house for drinks. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Here we go. Did you hear the boner candidates earlier?
I did.
All right. This will be easy for you. Boner candidate number one. There's no word on whether or not the clarinet was loaded. A Central Florida middle school sent into lockdown after an automatic weapons detection system mistook a student carrying a clarinet for a student carrying a rifle, and they locked down the school. And so there's a caution to the parents of the school. Please tell your children to not carry their clarinets like weapons. Okay. Boner candidate number two was I was trying to kill a spider. This is a young woman who's a DoorDash driver. She was caught on a Ring camera spraying down somebody's food with a little aerosol dispenser on her keychain. You know what that is. It's pepper spray. And she's seen on the doorbell cam spraying the food. She says it was a spider. She's lying. There was obviously no
Great
spider.
video.
Yeah.
Great video.
You saw it, huh? Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I saw it, yeah.
And then boner candidate number two, Jesus bot will come to earth and smite the wicked. Yes, Joe Rogan, as Kerry points out, a man that some people get their news from, has decided that if Jesus Christ comes back to earth, it very well could be in the form of AI. Jesus was born out of a virgin mother. What's more virgin than a computer? If Jesus does return, even if he was a physical person in the past, you don't think he could return as artificial intelligence? Cuckoo. AI could definitely return as Jesus, says Joe Rogan. All right, Tom, which one was the winner?
It's definitely not number two. It's definitely Joe Rogan.
Yes, it is definitely Joe Rogan. All right, congratulations. I'm sure the missus is going to be very proud of you for winning those tickets.
I'm looking forward to dinner.
All right. All right. Tom, hang on the line, and Katie will tell you how you get your tickets and what time dinner will be.
All right, hang
And
on.
your address.
Yes.
Oh, everybody knows we're building.
Everybody.
I think they do, unfortunately.
All right. Well, we will take a break. We'll be back after these messages with some big boy news and Opinioendo. Stand by for that. Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
The Larsons know where I live.
They do. They've been to your house,
Yep.
Carrie's house, my
Yeah.
house, and we've told you how nice they are. They're just good people.
Yep.
Part of where that came from is Grandma Jana, who apparently just always had a heart of gold and wanted to help people who were in need. So, in honor of Grandma Jana, Larson HVAC and Plumbing want to help a deserving family, and they need your help deciding who to do this for. So they're giving away a free furnace or a water heater in honor of Grandma Jana. You just need to go to larsonhvac.com/x96 before December 31st to nominate someone who needs help this season. And while you're there, you can learn more about their specials to make your HVAC and plumbing systems worry-free all year round. That's larsonhvac.com/x96, or you can give them a call, 801-930-5450 today. Yesterday came downstairs and she said, I took a personality test and I am the rarest personality type in the world.
Which is what?
Well, there's this test called the Myers-Briggs test.
I'm taking this test right now. You
Yeah,
send it to us.
I'm doing it now.
I'm
too.
trying to take it while you're talking, so go ahead.
And I think one of her classes at school, this was an exercise they were doing like in health class or something, but she was quite proud of the fact that she was the rarest personality type in the world, which is, there's a bunch of different kinds. There's the architect, the logician, the commander, the debater, the advocate, the mediator, the protagonist, the campaigner, the defender, the executive, the counsel. There's a bunch of them.
Says 16. Isn't that what it means? 16
yeah.
personalities?
And she was an advocate, which is someone that's, they say like Nelson Mandela is an advocate, and Mother Teresa is an advocate, and that sort of. So she was very excited, and she said to my husband, she said, Dad, I want you to take this test because we are so similar. I bet you're the same.
I thought she was going to say, I want to move to South Africa.
I bet you're the. Now these tests, who knows how accurate they are. However, I look at how it describes her, and my husband was like, I don't think we're going to be the same. He took the test. He's the same. He is the same as her. And I took the test, and I am not the same as them. They are advocates.
Did it indicate that you had a personality?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm a mediator. I am.
No kidding.
No, but so if you say these tests are bunk,
I don't think they're bunk.
That doesn't surprise you when you hear that that's what mine is, right?
No, I think that they're, that they can be one gauge, one way of looking at a person and trying to figure out what they're like.
Yeah,
it's not everything, but
I found it very very interesting. But it says mediators, you may know, people that share my personality type. William Shakespeare.
Wow. Your personality type?
Mine.
Yours, okay.
Alicia Keys, Bjork.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bjork.
Tom Hiddleston. I don't know why.
Tom Hiddleston?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
But the last one they say, the mediators you may know, famous people that share your personality type. Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
So this is why I want you guys to take.
I wish
test,
you would send this early enough. We could.
Yeah, this is taking a while.
I'm
actually
trying to get through it here, and I can't. I'm not going to be able to get through it
I think there's like 30 questions. Maybe you guys can take it, and we've got time before the end of the show. We can revisit it.
Okay, I'm going to stop taking it right now because I can't focus on. Can you focus on two things at once?
Is that a
Disagree.
question?
Yeah. I disagree.
You have got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into the future. Well, hell no. You rarely dwell on your regrets. No, I dwell on my regrets constantly, so that would be disagree? All right, okay.
You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly... what are we talking about?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys keep taking this during the commercials, and then maybe we have some space later in the show, I think, where we can get your results. And if people want, I'll tweet out this test if you want to take the test too. I found it to be very accurate.
You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Well, let's not do this. Let's not.
Let's not do this.
Let's not do this now. Let's do it sometime later. Okay.
All right. Well, okay.
Okay. Does that sound like a plan?
All right. We'll take it off.
I'm
the
mediating
air.
this. I'm helping us through this.
We'll see. All right. All right, 9:21. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, we know Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Singer Reiner have been stabbed to death, allegedly by their troubled son Nick. Michelle Singer Reiner, of course, we know Rob Reiner, his work. She was 70 years old, and she is a photographer who inadvertently changed the course of movie history. One day, she visited the New York set of the romantic comedy When Harry Met Sally and was watching a scene in which Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal's lovesick characters argue with each other when Mr. Reiner, the film's director, spotted her in the distance. I look over and I see this girl, and I go, ooh.
Who
And I was attracted immediately, he told the New York Times back in 1989, recalling their meeting. A few months later, the photographer and the director were married, and their relationship inspired Rob Reiner to change the ending of his most famous movie. Originally, Harry and Sally did not get together.
Would not have been the same.
Yeah, he told The Guardian in 2018, but then I met Michelle, and I thought, okay, I see how this works. Harry and Sally had to marry each other, too. And the real-life pair did wed, and Ms. Reiner worked on some of her husband's movies. She was a special photographer in Misery, his 1990 horror film. She was also a producer of this year's Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. She also became known for working on political projects with Rob Reiner. And in the 1990s, for instance, they started the I Am Your Child campaign to raise awareness about the importance of early child development and improve parental access to support services, which, again, if you just think back to the last news we did and what Donald Trump had to say about Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
Not kind at all.
And not true. So another tragedy, Peter Green is dead. He was probably most well known for playing Zed in Pulp Fiction.
Zed's dead.
Zed's dead, baby. His role as the sadistic security guard Zed in Pulp Fiction became one of his most memorable roles. He was one of the three psycho hillbillies that take care of Marcellus in Maynard Shop's basement, and their characters are an homage to the film Deliverance. And if you know the scene I'm talking about, you know the scene I'm talking about. Nobody played a better bad guy than Peter, his manager told NBC. But he also had, a gentle side most people never saw. He had a heart of gold. He was born in Montclair, New Jersey, trained at Lee Strasberg Studio. That's a very famous acting studio. And had his first major role in Laws of Gravity in 1992. He always played kind of small bit parts, but he was in nearly 100 TV films and TV shows. including a recurring role on the series for Life and appearances on Chicago PD, Hawaii Five-0, Justified, Life on Mars, so forth. Well, we didn't mention this in the sports, and I thought to do it and then didn't. Lindsey Vonn has made history.
That was last week.
Delivered one of the most commanding downhill performances of her career, storming to a .98-second victory in the opening Women's World Cup downhill race of the 2026 Olympic season. The 41-year-old ski team star stopped the clock at 1:29.63, earning her 83rd career World Cup victory.
Not only is she 41, she's had a knee replacement.
And if you there are some pictures of Lindsey Vonn barely clothed, and she is covered with scars.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, especially her legs, but she's been through the ringer, and she keeps coming back. 41, and she won the
Good
downhill
for her.
race. So let's see. Let's talk about the box office. Disney is experiencing highs and lows at the box office. On the one hand, Zootopia 2.
All the money.
Yeah, returned to number one in North America in its third weekend, sprinting past the $1 billion mark.
Yep.
On the other hand, the political dramedy Ella McKay cratered with $2.1 million in its domestic debut.
I think it didn't know what it wanted to be.
Suffering one of the worst openings in modern times for Disney. To be fair, Ella McKay cost $35 million to produce, which is way less than Disney tends to spend on its theatrical releases.
Yeah.
Most of their movies, including franchise fare, are like, for Marvel and Avatar, they spend a lot of money on them. But this one was just a minor investment. But apparently, it just doesn't click with people.
The reviews were not great.
Yeah.
It's got a hell of a pedigree.
Yeah,
but
the cast is great, and James L. Brooks usually.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 slid to second place. And Wicked for Good remained at number 3. And let's see. A standout at the specialty box office, Chloe Zhao's Hamnet, with 1.5 million. But it's getting really good reviews, so that's a plus. So there you go. North Korea, I told you about their zoo, Carrie.
Yes.
They have a cigarette-smoking chimpanzee. And they have monkeys playing basketball, and they have a dog that's trained to work an abacus.
Really?
And
Like
doves.
he counts? Okay.
Huh?
Oh, there's a picture of the monkey at x96.com
Lighten up a
live.
cigarette, yeah. And the dog that manipulates the abacus, and also doves who are incorporated into a figure skating routine. But the best of all, they have a parrot who will say, "Long live great leader, Comrade Kim Il-sung," in English.
Wow.
Yeah. So that the North Koreans, that's zoo for you. That's
Monkeys.
a zoo. You don't just go look at the animals. They entertain you by smoking cigarettes.
Monkeys!
Residents from Salt Lake City to Provo could soon hear thunder-like booms or feel brief vibrations through the ground as temperatures plunge this week. According to the Utah Geological Survey, those startling sounds are frost quakes, naturally cracking events that occur when frozen ground suddenly splits under pressure.
Where is their frozen ground? We don't have any.
Yeah.
Well,
not right now.
Known scientifically as cryoseisms. Frost quakes happen when rain, melting snow, or groundwater seeps into the soil, then freezes too fast during a sharp cold snap. So that's when you get the frozen. As the trapped moisture expands into ice, it builds immense pressure underground until the ground suddenly fractures, releasing energy in a quick explosive burst. Meteorologists say northern Utah's forecast mild daytime highs followed by Arctic overnight lows is the perfect setup for frost quakes. The Wasatch Front, including Salt Lake, Utah, and Davis counties, facing the highest risk, especially where there is little snow cover to insulate the soil from freezing. Let's see. So here's an odd story. Bobby Leach was not a man who feared death.
Okay.
A former Barnum and Bailey circus performer. He once watched a stuntman die while attempting a 150-foot dive into a 5-foot pool of water.
You know how Oliver died?
And then he successfully did the dive himself. He opened a restaurant near Niagara Falls, and he liked to brag to customers that he could do anything Annie Taylor could do better. Annie Taylor was the first person to survive going over Niagara Falls in a barrel in 1901.
Okay.
Mr. Leach became the second person and the first man on July 25th, 1911, using a steel barrel of his own design. He survived, although it cost him 6 months in the hospital with 2 broken kneecaps and a fractured jaw. In his 60s, Mr. Leach kept pushing his luck. He tried multiple times to swim the Whirlpool Rapids below Niagara Falls, failing repeatedly and requiring rescue by local riverman William Red Hill Sr., but the falls couldn't kill him and the rapids couldn't kill him, but an orange peel could. He was on tour in 1926, a publicity tour in New Zealand. The 68-year-old Mr. Leach slipped on an orange peel.
What?
His leg injury became infected, gangrene set in, doctors amputated, and he died of complications 2 months later.
Jeez.
Died of slipping on an orange peel. Amy Schumer's
I can't
getting
say
divorced.
I won't die that way. That's possible.
No,
for
you
me.
you probably
I could do that.
I'm sure you're going to have something amputated
eventually
at some point.
Yeah. Weather.
32 right now, high of 53 today. That icky inversion is building back in. We do have a chance of getting rid of it. It looks like on Wednesday, they're saying about an 80% chance of rain. And I do mean rain because it will be 56 for a high on Wednesday. But rain is different. It's a little bit better, I suppose.
It's going to lead to frost quakes, though.
Big O Tires rolling out the savings this holiday season for a limited time. Save $100 instantly on select sets of 4 in-stock tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
I was so angry
What?
Saturday night. After I went to the Warped Tour, I went to a party,
Mhm.
and I think it was about 10 o'clock at night. I get home, and I'm out. I was out on the sidewalk. It's not important why. 10 o'clock, out on the sidewalk, and what do I see coming across the street? A raccoon, and there's a lot of traffic, and he's coming right toward my house.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of traffic,
Yeah.
and the lights in the car, and a car honked, and the raccoon kind of, like this, and I thought, God, hit him! I was hoping the car had hit him, but it missed him.
Yeah.
And he came, and I'm standing 20 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And he came running, and he ran, and I started yelling at him, and he ran right up my tree, the one that's in my front yard. I have a gigantic,
Bill treed a coon.
a 50-foot tree. Yeah, I treed a coon. I was yelling, you son of a... Get back here!
Bill lives where the red fern grows.
I was just so mad, and he ran up the damn tree, and they're everywhere. God.
I think they've declared war on you.
I
frankly,
think
but
they have.
Coming to get you.
It's like birds have declared war on my wife. Raccoons.
No kidding.
Declared war on you.
He got he stopped and growled at the car. I swear to God, he did.
Pyro!
Get away!
Shake his fist. Roadhog!
A little birdie finger.
One of his little bandit hands,
Bird finger.
Their hands are almost human,
They have them,
But ran right up the tree in front of my house. God, that made me
What are
mad.
you going to do?
Did your wife lock you out again? You sleep on the porch. Was it one of those?
No.
No?
Oh, why I was on this?
Why
Yeah.
are you out on the front porch?
I was
No.
taking the night air.
He's
I was
farting.
taking in the night air.
He's out farting.
Yeah. I'll be back in a while, honey. I gotta go take the night air.
He's right, isn't he?
No.
Taking the night wind.
No.
Is what it is.
No, I wasn't.
There's a breeze. Let me just put it that way.
Man, I live in the city. I don't
You
need
shouldn't have-
this
no,
crap.
You have to move to the country to get away from the
No
coons.
kidding. It just drives me crazy.
I tell you, we haven't had any raccoon problems since Van's dog Chase killed one in the
Yeah.
backyard, and ever since then
They know.
they're gone.
I believe that when I start trap, I should go home and set up a trap, and
Yeah.
because if I trap a couple of them, they kind of lay off for a while.
Well, then that means you have to keep trapping them.
I know.
Got to send a message.
I know. I got the trap there. I just haven't. I'll set it and Brian will come and get him.
I want reliable people who aren't going to get carried away.
This is years you've been dealing with this.
I just hate it.
Got to send a message to the coon community.
I haven't seen one of the cats for quite a while. The
Rush or G. Gordon, you mean?
Yeah, Rush is. I haven't seen Rush for a week. Baby Rush is finally gone.
You know, raccoon will kill a cat.
I don't know. They've been coexisting for a while.
Well, no, I mean, one of the Rush has been injured by the raccoon. I assume it's the raccoons. Before, I've taken him to the vet a couple of times with injuries. Just drives me crazy.
Well, got to kill one. Got to kill one. Send a message.
Spill blood.
Well, it's just sprinkle raccoon blood on the threshold.
Well, where are you going to get that raccoon blood, huh?
From a raccoon, I guess.
You got to bleed one.
Can't you buy it at Sportsman's Warehouse?
No, that's urine, and that will attract them. I'm sorry.
Man.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
All the Christmas. You have put all of Christmas into one show.
I know. I mean, that's what's really exciting. We took the idea. I mean, we just did 40 performances of Thriller, and it was great. Sold out every venue. It was just an amazing performance. And what we did is we took the concept of Thriller and we applied it to Christmas. So it's all these different vignettes. So you're going to see a little bit of It's a Wonderful Life, A Christmas Carol, A Christmas Story, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, even The Rockettes. You're going to see all these different things in one show, so you don't have to go and sit through the whole Nutcracker.
Yeah.
It's long.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, this is all told through dance, and then somehow David Osmond is involved.
I
in
know.
it.
David Osmond is the star of the show. He comes in and sings several songs with us, and it's just a great one-stop shop for your Christmas shows.
And what's it called, Daryl?
It's called the Christmas Spectacular. It deserves two spectaculars. David says he's the second spectacular.
So is there? Give it like how do you do? What do you do from It's a Wonderful Life, for instance? How do you,
well, we used to do a big show called It's a Wonderful Life, and so we're doing the big Bedford Tap number from that. So it's like all the townspeople.
Oh, the swimming pool?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he's going around. He's, George is wanting to go to all these different places. And so he's kind of dreaming about all these different things. So we have this huge tap number built around his dream.
Cool. And let's see, you do stuff from the Grinch.
Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
And you do stuff from Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes. Yeah. We have the Scrooge there, and he sings an amazing song, and it's just a powerful moment in the show.
Is this suitable for all ages?
Oh yes,
okay.
Definitely. So with Thriller we usually say 8 and above, but for this show it's totally family friendly. There's no zombies running around or anything like that to mess you up.
Now, when I saw Thriller last, you had these zombie girls wandering around outside the theater. When you're coming, do you do a little pre-show thing like that with this at all?
No, we don't have enough elves to make it work.
Oh, that would be your idea, though.
That would be the idea.
Elves.
Yeah, just lots of elves.
Yeah.
Passing out candy or something like that.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Odyssey Dance Theater. It's at the Grand Theater.
At the Grand Theater, 17th through the 23rd. There's a matinee on Saturday. It's just an amazing one-stop shop. The Grand Theater. The big secret about that is there's parking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of parking, and it's a beautiful facility.
It is.
It's just a great venue.
It's a wonderful theater. They've been great to us there. We really enjoy coming. If you go to odysseydance.com, you can get all the information there. We have all kinds of discounts available, group family discounts and military discounts. So it's a great family show.
And buy tickets ahead of time because it probably will sell out.
Yes,
and it'll probably be more expensive if you just want to come and buy it at the door, right?
Yes, and the comment we get all the time from guys who get drugged to dance things is that I don't like dance, but that was cool.
Yeah.
And so you don't have to give away your man card to come see this, and you don't have to sit through the whole Nutcracker. You can just get a taste of it and go, okay, swipe right. I'm going to move on.
Yeah.
And it's mostly funny.
Yeah, there's all kinds of funny things in the show, and great Christmas spirit.
Some serious moments too, I'm sure.
Sure.
But
We have
mostly funny.
Little nativity going on there in the show, but it's just a great show. You're going to see the Rockettes. You don't have to go to New York and spend thousands of dollars to see the Rockettes.
Right here.
You're going to see them right here.
Odyssey Dance Theater, Christmas Spectacular.
Spectacular. Yes.
Tickets at odysseydance.com.
That's correct.
And get them now. Thanks,
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you always.
Thank you, Daryl. All right, talk to you later. We will take a break, play a song for you, and crawl towards the exit. Stand by for that. BigOTires.com.
Big O Tires is the team you trust, and they really are great at Big O Tires. They offer the lowest price on every tire every day. But right now, you can save $100 instantly on a set of 4 tires at Big O. And check them out. Check out the one near you. Go to find the Big O Tire store in your neighborhood.
You do that by going to bigotires.com. They'll all be listed.
Yeah,
there.
very simple. And when you get to know them and they get to know your car, like I go to the one on 2nd East and South Temple, and they're just familiar with my car, and they make the experience very seamless. Now, you can make an appointment online, which is nice, too. They do oil changes, brakes, windshield wipers, alignments, all of that kind of stuff. And when you buy your tires at Big O, there's always free flat repair at Big O Tires. So go to bigotires.com, make your appointment there. It's Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
And is this sponsored, Gina?
By a couple folks. First of all, Rocky Mountain Mixers, your locally owned and operated mixers and more store offering Utah's widest selection of mixers in one location, located just east of Cottonwood Heights Liquor Store on Fort Union Boulevard or online at rockymixers.com. And I can't wait to taste. We have red, we have right, we have a delicious conundrum wine for you. Ooh.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
We have red, we have white, so let's fight with Jimmy Santangelo. Jimmy the wine guy is here. He is the Impresario Internacional of the Wine Academy of Utah. You can go to wineacademyofutah.com. We start with the white wine. Good morning, Mr. Santangelo.
Good morning, everybody.
We start with the white.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, this is a white wine, red wine by Conundrum. So Conundrum, great story behind Conundrum in Value Assessment. We can talk about it. You may have seen this in the wine stores for years. Mm-hmm. This brand started in 1989, but who's behind this brand of Conundrum is Chuck Wagner. Wagner family fame of Caymus Cabernet Sauvignon, Mer Soleil wines, these kinds of wines, high premium wines. Well, throughout the 70s and in early 80s, the Wagners and John the winemaker, they would all sit down for lunch, and it was not uncommon to have a couple glasses of wine during lunch. They would have barrel samples, they would have samples from their buddies in the vineyards and other wineries, and they would combine. They would combine the wines, putting them together.
A blend.
A blend. See, at that time, California was not known. They were more of a single varietal, all Cabernet, all Chardonnay. And they were, even in the 70s and 80s, even being kind of poo-pooed by the French that California cannot make quality blended wines, like those famed areas of Bordeaux or what have you. So they were making these beautiful table wines blended. Before you know it, by 89, it's commercially available out on the streets.
So this is a blend, then?
This is a blend. So the white, primarily every year, so the name Conundrum, everyone always asks, like, what's the percent? Well, that's the fun part. We generally put it down to, it changes, the percent of different varietals. Primarily, it's Chardonnay, grape varietal, the white, and Sauvignon Blanc. So you get that weight of the Chardonnay, that creaminess of the Chardonnay, and then that zingy acidity of the Sauv Blanc. But then you have two other varietals that really give it this kind of spice box kind of a thing where you have Muscat and then you have Viognier. So Viognier is a lot of peaches and cream, and Muscat's very floral, things of that nature. Each year, when Conundrum the White first came out, it was a little bit heavier, richer, and that was the style.
That sounds like a Lord of the Rings character, Conundrum the White.
Conundrum the White, heavy and rich. And then what you have here is this style now is more Sauv Blanc forward. You have more acidity, more minerality, very food-friendly wine.
Really crisp.
Really crisp.
Yeah.
$20, $20 for the white. If I was an operator, I would certainly have this on by the glass.
Fresh.
Super easy.
Fresh tasting.
Super easy one.
Yeah, very good.
That's the white. I liked it. Very aromatic. You got some nice fruity notes in there and good acidity on the palate. Great morning wine.
I liked
Great
it.
morning
Yes.
wine. So what we
That's what I'm learning.
I had to write a song called "Great Morning Wine."
Great morning wine.
Great morning wine.
There you go.
Bum, bum.
This next one's the Conundrum Red. $25 in the store, $24 and some change.
That's an interesting aroma.
Yeah, very ripe fruit in here. Now we're looking at Petite Sirah, Zinfandel. Got a lot of riper style. Alcohol a little higher, 14 plus percent. Usually wines on average are 13.5.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit over. I love this. Tannins are in check. It's not too dry.
Yeah.
Very ripe fruit. Yeah.
I'm not a red fan, but this is delicious.
Yeah, it goes really well. I like this on its own as well as with food, whereas the white Conundrum of the most recent vintage, I'm kind of
want
craving food,
Yeah.
which is great, because we love to have wines with food, food, wine, that kind of a thing. And this is their celebratory. They've been doing this for 25 years, and it's really nice. It's a fun graphic of their labels. So this is a series. They're 2020 out of California, and it says right on the label, Charles Wagner, proprietor.
It was also a blend.
This is
Also a blend.
I like it. It's unusual, and I don't know. It has not like any other red I've tasted.
It's delicious.
A lot of baked fruit, blackberry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
fruit.
definitely getting blackberry.
Yeah, you get some nice riper style black and red fruits in there. That's tasty.
Yeah.
I might have to take this bottle, guys. Sorry, I'm not going to leave it. I'm kidding.
Well, this is an affordable one. If you're
Yeah.
saying they're $25, that's
Yeah, they are available widely at the state stores. Whether you're going to a party or having something at home, these will fare very nice. And again, if I was an operator still, I would have this as a by the glass pour easily.
I'm telling you, this red's going in my Boda bag, baby.
Boda bag.
So this is a blend of Zinfandel, Petite Sirah, Grenache, and Cabernet Sauvignon. Those are those are varietals that love the heat. They can ripen really well. The dryness on here, I think more of a grape skin tannin, as well as maybe some older or second use oak barrels. Not new, because that ripeness of the fruit is giving us that body and it kind of sweetness, not sugary sweetness, but ripeness of the fruit.
You said with the white you'd want something to eat. What do you recommend with this one?
I would crush a glass of that with some fish tacos.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
something simple.
There you go, Carrie. There's your day.
There's
later
my
today.
day.
There's your day. Some fish tacos. It'll cut right through.
How about a box of Cheez-Its?
Box of Cheez-Its. That's good. Your 55,000 pound chocolate that you were talking about earlier. We'd have to go with the red. We'd have to go with the red with that. Might need another bottle though.
Wine Academy of Utah. What have you got coming up there?
Got a lot of events. Go to wineacademyofutah.com. We've got our event upcoming tasting calendar, as well as we have our certification classes. So if you want to become a sommelier, level 1 or level 2, Wine Academy of Utah can help you do that.
Is level 2 the?
That's the one. Yeah, the rubber hits the road. It's 8 weeks. We have an intro week and a review, so it's roughly 10 weeks, but 8 class sessions. You taste over 66 wines throughout. That's just class 1. No, I'm kidding. That's the whole thing. And you get a textbook, study guide, glassware, and homework, a syllabus. It's a lot of fun. It's wine school. So
What are you doing over there? My wine homework. Leave me alone.
And it's all mine.
It's all mine.
Oh, delicious.
WineAcademyofUtah.com. And you can also engage Jimmy's services for special events.
Oh, yeah, we do a lot of in-home events where you can go to our webpage and you can pick different themes, whether it's a splash of Spain, coast of California. And if we were doing the coast of California, I'd probably drop in some of this Conundrum for you. And we provide everything. These are fun, entertaining and educational events in the comfort of your own home.
We've all had Jimmy do
Yes.
things at our house, and we're getting to the time of year when you can have if you have an outdoor patio space.
Yeah,
it's a nice,
little
nice place to
outside.
do that.
Time for Jimmy to come over to my patio again, I think.
Yes, sir. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
WineAcademyofUtah.com. Jimmy Santangelo, thanks so much.
You're under the weather. Have another drink and you feel all right. Have another drink.
We have a situation.
Yes, we do.
So I was just checking. I was at x96.com and I clicked on the Road Home Mediathon banner at the top to check the dashboard that shows all of the different radio and TV stations and the money we've raised so far.
Mm-hmm.
We're in second place.
We used to be ahead, and now we're in second. How did this happen? How did this happen? Well, I guess somebody else, another station, their listeners gave more money.
Well, our listeners always come through.
Yes.
And I think sometimes they like to wait until we are actually at the road home to make their donation. So if you're listening now and near a computer, or you can do it on your phone, you can just donate right now. Get it out of the way so you don't have to worry about it.
We're not behind by much, a couple of $100, but still.
This will not stand.
No. Please, we want to raise as much money as possible because it's very it's just needed for our homeless friends, and but we're also fiercely competitive, and we just want to kick every other radio station's ass when it comes to fundraising.
Yeah. So. The nice thing about donating money is, so of course we always are gathering up items for the road home, coats and socks and those kind of things. But with the money, they can, at the end of this, they can go buy things that, we didn't get enough donations of coats or whatever. We can go buy the coats we need for that.
Yeah. And don't forget Nolan Yawn. He's in the 6th grade, and this year he got his donated rental moving truck, and he wants to fill that up with stuff for the road home. I'll see if we can post on our website the drop-off points that he's established where you can drop off stuff, and then he and his dad will go around and pick him up in a moving truck and bring it to the road home.
I mean, there's always the Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers,
Yep.
too.
Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers. There's a list of them at x96.com. You can stop by any of those places and leave donations as well. We'll be at Young Chevrolet in Layton on Wednesday morning, 6 to 10 a.m., and we'll have some concert tickets to give away, too, on that day.
Yeah, I can't remember what concert.
Let's see. We
will let you know.
It's a good one, as I recall.
Well, they're all good.
Well, some are better than others.
Evanescence.
Evanescence, yeah. So there you go. Now, let's get this. Oh, there, the total went up. No, it still didn't. We're still in second place. We can't let this happen.
If you do give today, don't worry. The match that we always talk about is in place. So your $1 becomes $2. Just go ahead and do it.
And there's Venmo, if you're more comfortable with that, or credit card option.
Yeah.
Just the big red donate button on the Road Home Mediathon banner at x96.com.
But it is very important this year especially that we beat everybody else.
For one reason or another.
Yeah. Reasons that may or may not be explained later.
Yes.
It is important.
But you guys have always come through for us, and
You really do. Our listeners are the best.
yep. I met a whole bunch of them over the weekend. I bet all those guys out at the Robinson Tree Farm.
Oh, yeah.
Really, the Christmas tree lot. Really nice folks. People at Roller Derby. So many people there who have also been longtime listeners of the Radio from Hell show, and just had a great time talking with all of them, and never hesitate to come up and chat. You know, if I'm in a big hurry or something, I may tell you that, but I would I never mind people wanting to come and talk to me, or and I would never brush you off. So, all right,
Let's do the promo. Tuesday morning is our last day in studio before the holiday.
Wednesday, we'll be at Young Chevrolet in Layton for the Road to the Road Home.
Then Thursday and Friday, we'll be broadcasting from the Road Home Shelter in Midvale.
Our last day in studio. Tomorrow I have to eat all the food at my desk so it doesn't go bad.
What food do you have at your desk?
5 packs of microwave oatmeal and a little Christmas ornament full of booze.
Listen to Radio from Hell before it goes bad. Tuesday morning here on X96.
You didn't try and trip me up on that one. I purposely don't pre-read these.
I didn't.
That was just straight ahead.
But you never know, Bill.
Well, I'm waiting for the trap to be sprung.
Let's see. Anything else?
I don't know, let me just check this total one more time. See if it went up.
A little bit.
A little bit, but still we're in second place. So.
All right. We still have a few more days.
We'll get them.
Make it happen then.
We'll get them.
All right. Let's see. Anything else going on that we need to
Let me just remind you. So the Young Chevrolet is at 645 North Main Street in Layton.
And I have...
That's where we'll be Wednesday.
Yeah. And I have 2 red-tailed hawks in my neighborhood. I hope they remain there and eat all the squirrels.
Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
You want him to eat all the squirrels?
All
or
of
just
them.
All right.
Nick is part squirrel.
Is he?
Yeah. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Nick is next.